Hello and welcome to episode 141 of In PS We Trust, a PlayStation podcast. My name's Davey and joined with me, as always, is the fine wine himself, Mr. Philip Hoy.
And we're back together again, boys. Look at this.
Let's go.
In-person recording. One more time.
Oh my god, the absolute dream. And to my left, the Falcon to my Winter Soldier. Yeah, I'd say that probably works. Spencer Davis.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. I still feel like where's Phil with his new technology, mate? His new names.
Phil's always the same thing. It's the fine wine. It's in there until you come up. Because the problem is, for a period of time, you were the prophet, right?
Oh, that's true, but
But it fell off. It fell off. It wasn't consistent.
Fell short.
And the king reign is over today, potentially.
Yeah, where's my crown?
This potentially could be the first time you've put it on your head
It
since
is
winning it.
It is,
And
absolutely.
I'm struggling to... We'll find it throughout the show.
We'll find it.
So at some point in the show, you'll wear it before you lose it.
Fuck yeah, right as I lose it.
Yeah.
I'll wear it to announce the winner.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So today, audience, it is the big quiz. So what does that mean for you? Well, after 14 odd of these big quizzes, used to be 14 today, it's evolved quite a lot. So what do you have in store for you today? Well, actually, you've got a generally normal episode. The difference is we're drinking throughout. So as it starts, it's going to be fine. The more it goes on, probably the worse or better, depending if you like people being drunk, it gets.
It might start early as well because we've all had quite a few already.
Yes, we've been drinking for a few hours already. Spence, how did chess and Street Fighter go earlier? We had the battle of the games, which was a game of your brain and the hands. How did they go?
Was that today?
That was today.
I don't think I recall.
I can't believe he's doing this to you, man.
I know, if he lost, there's not a world
Exactly.
No.
this would get brought
He
up.
He'd
would
never
never-
bring this up.
Right, so, audience, Davey plays 5 games of chess a day, and I know because it tells me on Duolingo.
I do.
And he had confessed to me earlier he was grinding on ranked on Street Fighter 6 the other day as well.
Yep.
And was winning games, didn't win a single set,
Nope.
by the way.
Nope. I am down to 1,361, I think, master rank points. Bad.
And he knows that off the top of his head.
I know,
That's
yeah.
how much he's been playing.
It's recent,
and
dude.
that's how much it matters to him.
He thinks about it when he tries to sleep.
I
Yeah.
do. I can't sleep, bro.
No.
I shouldn't have lost.
One more game. But yeah, the games went bad. I lost we played 3 games of chess. I lost them all. And then we didn't really plan to do a first to 10 in Street Fighter. We just played till Phil showed up. But it ended up being a first to 10 and the score was 10-6. But I'm all right with that.
That's
because
pretty close.
the
not
last
bad.
2
It was
times
close.
we've played online, I think I've won the set.
Yeah, you have, yeah. We've played, I think, 3 times. I won the first one and you've won the last 2.
Yeah. Also,
So-
John's, I think my medium kick is broken. But it was full screen and it was coming out. I don't know.
All we're saying is today, audience, and the reason why I brought this up is today is the day that Spencer loses that fucking crown. We've only ever had one back-to-back winner of the big quiz, and it is me. And we're going to make sure we keep it that way, aren't we, Phil?
Well, the way you put that to me, I might back Spencer. I don't know.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
lad.
no,
There we
not
I'm,
this.
I'm
He
a
also
Spencer
knows.
fan.
He knows I've got 6 shots to give out.
Oh, yes.
I don't know how many shots people have got. I was just being nice, Spence.
Yeah.
Right.
course.
Well, what do you have in store for your audience? You've got, as I said, a normal run of the show. So we're going to start off with a question. Then, actually, we're going to spice it up. Because instead of what we've been playing, because we only recorded the last episode on Monday, we're Saturday today, we haven't actually collectively played many games apart from what we spoke about last time. And there's not enough progress to be made to really come out with something decent to say. So instead, we've opened it up to the audience and we got 2 audience questions. Then we're going to dive into quick news. And then we're going to finish off with the big quiz, which will be a separate upload for those that want that exclusively on our YouTube. So for you listening to this episode, guys, we've got enough to talk about today. We got enough to go through. But if you do want to watch the games, and today, much like the last big quiz, is a games-based one. So we've each picked different games on the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 to bring to the table, of varying quality. I'm not going to say
Actually,
they're great
they're
games.
quite consistently
Shit.
shit. Yeah.
Yes.
They're all in the mid-60s on Metacritic.
I
They
think
are
mine
indeed.
might be higher.
They are. The only rules I brought to the table
not
for
sure.
this
It's like the worst one in years.
was
Isn't it?
the only rules I brought to the table was a case of they had to be something that we could capture from the PlayStation 5, because last time, to give you a peek behind the curtain, there was a lot of faffing around with like switching between different console generations. So we had that in mind, and it's turned out we've all picked pretty trash games. So
We have, yeah.
it would be fun. It'd be fun. But for you on audio, hope you enjoyed the episode. Make sure to come back in a week's time from when the episode comes out to experience the wonder of the big quiz. And we will see if a new king gets crowned. But first, guys, let's kick this off. The AI question that I posed a couple of weeks ago went over quite well with the audience. They seemed to really like it.
I think they did. A little bit of good feedback, wasn't there, on Discord?
There was. The Discord went well. Reviews were going well. And so I've done it again. But this time, if you're a long-term fan of the podcast, you know the big things we really enjoy, or me specifically really enjoys, is animal kind of matchups, right? I really like it.
It's animal cruelty.
I do love a bit of animal cruelty.
Murdering animals.
The thing is, right, the people always talk down the human race, right, in terms of like how we do against animals. There's a reason why we're number one on the fucking planet. There's a reason why swans aren't living in fucking houses, right? They're relegated to lakes.
Swans living in houses.
Yeah, exactly.
Brilliant.
They have no chance because we fucking beat them to death. And so here
I
we
don't
are.
think that's the only reason.
One reason.
That I need.
It's definitely a reason.
In a minute, if a swan walks in your living room, I will just fall over in laughter.
If
that
he
will
walks
be
in
brilliant.
and says he owns this house and
Yeah.
he's the one who's bought it 'cause it's
Yeah.
up for sale at the moment, I'll be amazed. Right, I'll be amazed. So,
They got plenty of money, swans,
well,
because they're very royal. They're owned by the king
They
and
are
queen,
royal,
aren't they?
That's true.
that's true.
Of Britain.
They don't pay tax. They get
Exactly.
given free food. They're on handouts all the time eating that bread.
Do
at
the
the
royal
park.
family pay tax?
No, surely not.
Debatable. They got it in trusts, don't they?
Is that how it works?
A lot of the time.
We
yeah.
trust them to pay tax, and they just don't.
Well, there is that. So this question is called the Great British Park Gauntlet.
Okay.
All right. So here's the scenario. You are forced to walk a 1 mile path through a local park completely naked.
Whoa.
Here we go. Waiting for you along the path are 3 specific British animals that are deeply pissed off and highly aggressive. A massive alpha male red deer stag with full antlers, a highly territorial protective mother badger, and a rogue 30-pound aggressive Canadian goose.
The goose.
Fucking hell.
Brilliant.
You cannot run. You have
Okay.
to fight your way through each zone. In what order are you tackling them to ensure you actually make it to the end of the mile?
Bloody hell.
So
just go over it. We've got the goose
the stag,
The
and
stag
and the mother badger.
and the mother badger.
She's bigger. The mother badger's bigger.
Yeah.
How much bigger? So I'm just
not
trying to
sure. I don't-
visualize a badger in my head.
Got to be marginal. It can't be that much bigger.
Now, I've never checked. You know when you see a badger out in the wild?
Yes.
You don't think, is this a male or is this a female? You never flip them over and check.
No.
'Cause I'm assuming that's how you would check.
I
It's not
assume
like
so.
with some kind of ducks and birds. They're different colours, aren't they?
Yes.
When it comes
yeah,
to male
yeah.
and female.
True,
So
true.
it's easy,
Very
to
easy.
distinguish.
Yep.
With badgers, they're black and white, aren't they?
They are indeed. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
The thing about a badger is that they're much bigger than you anticipate them being. Right.
Okay.
Like I always think about a badger, and I always think, oh, they're not that big. They just like eat bugs or whatever. And you see one, you're like, fuck, it's a bit of a unit, a badger.
it's a lot of bugs, though, about.
There is a lot of bugs, and they
Yeah.
eat them.
Bug snacks.
And people hate. Very true. Look at him throwing it in for a
I know.
PlayStation.
Look at
reference.
that, PlayStation.
Out of left field.
Game he's never played.
We got the platinum for that bad boy.
Great.
What a
Yeah,
great
I
game.
heard about that game for how many episodes?
Oh, mate.
Fucking
It was
like 8.
It was a slow
Honestly, bring it
rollout.
back, man. Bring it back.
It was a slow rollout at the start of the PS5. All right,
We
had
played
to-
it to mock it, and we were like, this game's so good.
It was great. It was great. So there we go. So those are your things. So I'm going to start with yourself, Spence. So just a reminder: 3 animals. You got 1 mile gauntlet. You got to pick which one you're taking in which order. Starting with, well, you can choose either out of the badger, the stag, or the
Or the goose.
30-pound Canadian goose.
Okay.
What's a Canadian goose doing in Britain?
Well, they're just gooses.
They
but I
migrate,
think it's
isn't
just
it?
a breed name.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just a breed name.
Okay. I think I start with the badger.
Oh wow. Okay. Right.
So I think the badger's, not easy, but easier than a stag, for one.
Yeah.
And I need to get my, my blood pumping before the stag. Because
Okay.
if the stag's frame 1, he might just have me.
Yeah.
Can't have that. I need to be ready for it.
Okay.
So start with the badger.
Right.
I don't know what my strategy is because I don't really know. Do I just choke it out? I feel like
Choke it out. They're not that tall. They're
no,
not-
like just grab it and like just break its neck or something. I don't know.
Stand on it.
Yeah, stamp it maybe.
Just give the boot, bro.
Yeah. Then the stag.
Were you going stag second?
Yeah, easy stag second.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
you can't be exhausted for the stag. You know, you don't want to stag third.
Okay.
You're walking a mile as well. You have to walk a mile. You have to
Is that exhausting?
It's not
A
that
mile?
far. It's not
no,
that
but
far.
like you're freaking fighting these things along the way.
Yep.
Right.
It's tough. So I think stag second, easy.
Right.
Because then it's just if you make it past the stag, you smoke that goose.
Yeah, that goose
That
came
goose is smoked. The stag's like the tough one. I don't really know what. Grab it by the horns, sure. Have to grab it by the horns.
Do you reckon? Do you want me to? Would it give you some context to let you know how much a alpha male red deer stag weighs? Would
No.
that help?
No, I'd rather
No?
not know.
You'd rather not know.
No, because then I might just not win. I reckon you somehow. It's kind of like what you said with the bear ages ago, where you just fucking jump on it.
I said this about a bear.
Yeah, yeah.
You
yeah,
did.
yeah.
I
And a
always thought-
rhino.
I
And a
don't-
rhino.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And maybe a hippo at some stage as well.
I said that I was going to ride and tame a hippo, which was outrageous.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
But
said some outrageous stuff.
I've always said that the bear is just a no-win.
No, you
situation.
lose every time. But I think you have to somehow ride it and just kind of yank his fucking head by the horns until it topples over, and then maybe just knee on the neck and just kind of just pull the antlers with your knee on the neck and just get it gone.
I would love someone to go back throughout the 140 odd episodes and pick out all those times where Davey has gone out and put an outlandish kind of quote, an idea around how he's going to kill an
He's
animal.
just lied, yeah. He's just lied about how he'd win this
And
fight.
then every time he does it, see if that animal just gets weaker every single time as he gets into reality. And then he gets to a drinking episode and it shoots back up.
Yeah.
He's like, I couldn't
Yeah.
do that. But yeah, I think stag then second. I think that's the strat. You got to hop on it somehow, kind of get it to fall over, knee on its neck, and you pull the antler towards
Okay.
you.
Right, yeah.
And you do that and try to break its neck. Two things, broken neck. The goose, fucking hell, grab it by the throat and you swing it like Hulk swings Loki in Avengers.
Yeah.
Smash, smash,
Yeah.
smash.
I like that. I like
until
that.
it's dead, and then just jog the rest of the way. I think that's my strategy.
All right. I quite like it. I do.
You save the goose for last because you know you can take the goose.
Yeah, the goose is. Are we all in agreement here? The goose is the fucking easy one.
Yeah,
right?
like goose gets smoked.
People get really scared of geese, especially and animals. Especially, I've watched loads of videos with like.
He's
There's,
been researching this, listeners.
I have not.
I've seen videos of people running from geese.
I've seen people running from geese, and I've also seen where an elephant is in its like enclosure in a zoo, and a geese comes up and starts squawking, and the elephant's like, "Shit, fuck this,
Mate, elephants
And
are
you're
scared of
like-
mice, bro.
dude, come on, come on, bro."
Elephants are scared of everything.
This is such a tasty snack.
They're not the most aggressive of animals, though, are they?
elephants.
Elephants.
They can be.
I'm sure they can.
No,
They
can
can
be,
be.
yeah.
mate.
You don't
Yeah,
want
they
to
them
a
to be.
goose
crazy.
going off.
But a goose goes mental. A goose is all fucking yap yap
Yeah,
yap.
but you don't lose to anything that goes like caw, caw. You don't lose that fight.
No,
Nothing
It's
that makes
quite a
that
good
noise
impression.
beats you.
Yeah,
Where have
it's
you been,
very good,
Spence,
very
in the
good.
impression round?
he's,
Yeah,
he's been walking around the boating lakes, I
Of
reckon.
course, mate, of course.
But yeah, goose is one of those things where they're like a decent matchup for like a toddler. A toddler and a goose is like a fucking decent match to the
I
death.
think toddler loses, mate.
I don't think they will.
How old a toddler?
4?
You think a 4-year-old beats goose?
Yeah, easy. They got fucking Mongo strength.
Oh, they do have, yeah,
4-year-olds.
just grab the
Yeah,
throat.
they just
when
grab stuff.
Yeah.
Like
They don't care. They don't understand life and death.
Yeah,
until
you see videos of like toddlers grabbing birds, and the bird is just like fucking getting
Yeah.
crushed.
They're mental. I remember one time I was walking with Cass and holding his hand, and he was just grabbing me, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "What are you doing?" Like,
grabbing your
Jesus.
hand, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anything else, I'd be down. But against a goose is very much all bark or all yap or all honk
Honk, yeah, yeah.
and no real threat. So I think it's quite wise to put that at the end. You get it easy. I think for me, before I come to you, Phil, I think for me, I'm going to start on an escalating path.
Start on the goose.
I'm going to start getting confidence. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to start on the goose and just, as you said, just absolutely go to town on that
That
thing,
goose
right?
gets
Like that,
fucked,
that
yeah.
goose is just gone, right?
Are you going
Gary Gomez.
hands, feet, head?
I think I'm just going to run in and just punch it.
Punch it?
Punch it straight in
It's
the head.
pretty low, though, for a punch.
No, they're decently tall, but the issue is because their neck is so flexible, the punch really won't do much.
You don't reckon?
No, because they'll just go with it. So
I-
a punch really wouldn't work. It's like when you punch like a fly. and you're doing nothing.
Oh
You've got
yeah,
to slap
yeah,
a
yeah,
fly.
yeah, yeah.
It wouldn't work. I don't
So
think.
how tall is a goose? Because Davey, you're sort of 5 foot and some change, aren't you?
I'm 6 foot exactly.
Are you?
Yes, yeah.
Who's measuring you?
I like
Your
this.
mum?
I like this though.
5 foot and some change. I love that.
So yeah, so I'm 6 foot exactly, and a goose probably comes up to the mid waist, I reckon.
So you're punching at your mid waist.
You're hooking. Right hook.
Yeah, just like one of these.
Down punch.
Yeah, one of these, and it's gonna get
DP.
reeled, and then you just grab it, and it's game over.
What if he parries it?
Oh, that'd be immense. If he parried it, I'd rethink my whole strategy. I'd be like, fuck the badger.
Start running.
Yeah, yeah. I'd be like, fuck
Fuck
this. I ain't
this.
doing this.
Give me
one.
the stag.
If he parried it, especially if it came with like Street Fighter 3 parry noise, I'd be like, oh shit.
Fuck this.
But yeah, so the goose is getting absolutely fucking mauled. The badger, you've got a problem with the badger. I think having it second is a good thing to be like, okay, I know what's coming. Because the badger, if it does get you once, you got a chance at TB.
Yeah.
So you got a chance of a long-term death, right?
You win the fight, but you lose the war.
Yeah, exactly. So the badger, you've got to be careful with the badger. And they're relatively big. And I don't know how fast they are, but I reckon they're quicker than you think they are. But the thing that is always the singing praise of the human species, the boot goes so hard. And kicking a badger in the head is going to kill it. I
You're
reckon.
naked though.
That's true, but your foot, man, just boosh.
Foot
I don't
strong.
understand why we're naked doing this.
Just so
Because
we're
otherwise you would have
weak.
no problem with those first two. If you were completely
What,
clothed.
with trainers?
Oh, yeah. Trainers go hard, mind. Steel toe caps. You definitely go out with steel toe caps.
So still the caps. You're beating everything, I reckon.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Badger would definitely be. I think I'm definitely working up because the stag, as you said, the stag's an actual challenge.
Badger as well. If you just get a hand on it, just fucking throw it as high as you can. Just throw it, and when it lands, it's gonna bang.
Yeah, it's dead. It's dead.
Fucking hell, if
Whereas-
it's not dead, just give it a little fucking dead space stomp.
It's gone. Yeah, it's gone. Whereas the stag is when I'm hoping that my confidence will be at an all-time high after taking out two. I know I've only got one thing to go,
Yeah.
and then it's steering it down. It wants me. I want it as well. So I'm obviously not going to run
Oh.
up and like grab its horns. I think the temptation would be there, right? Like if it sees me and it's
To
like
go head to head.
it's doing this, it's like
But-
scraping its foot, and I'd be like, "Come on, Ann, come on, Ann,
Would you go down like this and run towards it?
You could do it, and then you give it the shoulder, and just like tackle it over,
Worst strategy of all time.
and then just on top of it. I think I would want to grab the horns as a natural strategy.
You
which
have
would
to,
be
you
a bad.
have to,
It would be
yeah.
a bad idea, though. I think you're better off weaving to the side as it comes past, and then just like I don't know, karate chop to the neck, something like that. Judo chop. Ka.
Goes down.
It goes down, and he's straight on it. He's straight on it, bro. Like ankle lock or something like that on one of his legs.
Yeah, ankle lock. That's
Yeah.
So much faith in your karate chop. mate.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
the plan falls apart the moment that does
The
nothing.
moment it wrecks your hand and the
Yeah.
stag's just fine. Like, fuck.
Yeah, yeah. You are prey. Just telling it over and over again while it squares back up. But that's the plan. So I don't know if I survived the Great British Park Gauntlet, but I'm definitely ending on the stag, getting the momentum to carry me forward
Yeah.
to go through. What about yourself, Mr. Hoy?
very nice. I think I'm going to approach it from the other side. I think I'm going to go stag first.
Shit.
Off the rip, going hard.
Because if you don't beat the stag, then what's the point?
Yep.
You know, and I think I'm thinking along the same lines as Spencer, that actually you want the most energy to beat the biggest beast.
Yeah.
Yep.
And of course, once you've beaten the stag, you could naturally rip its horns off and its antlers and use them as weapons, couldn't you?
That's true.
That's
For
good.
later
That's
animals.
very smart.
That's
So then
good.
you've got more advantage for the smaller, weaker animals, but of course you're going to have to go through some pain when you're taking on the stag. Now, a stag, in my mind, has a certain weak point. And the weak point, not the eyes, Davey, because I know you normally would go for the eyes on,
Yeah,
on
I've
an
gone-
animal, wouldn't you?
Gone for
Go
the ankles on
right,
this one.
right in with the thumbs, just like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
You've seen it, haven't you?
Not yet.
The mountain. You haven't seen it?
No.
I thought that's where you got the idea from.
No.
Poor Pedro Pascal, that is. He gets his eyes popped.
He
Thanks
does.
for that. But no,
Welcome.
I haven't seen it. I'm years gone by. Spoilers are fine.
You're never
at
going
this
to see
point.
it, mate.
One day.
Well, anyway, there's a very famous scene in original Game of Thrones where he puts his fingers through someone's eyes, right? And it looks terrible. And I thought that's where you would normally go with the animals. I'm surprised it hasn't come up yet.
No,
But I
not
wouldn't
yet.
go for that. I'm thinking about those weak little legs that they have.
That's
They
definitely.
sort of taper down, don't they?
They do.
Towards the knee, and then they come back out towards the hoof, right? So I'm thinking I'm going to stealth this a little bit, right?
Okay.
So I know they're angry and they're looking for me.
Yeah, they are.
But we're walking through the park. So I'm going to wait, because you didn't say there needed to be a completion time to this.
No.
I'm going to wait till night, where I have the ability to sneak around the bushes, target the stag.
Yeah.
When he's looking around, he's thinking, where's Phil? Where is he? I don't know. I've been waiting here at least 12 and a half hours. And I come at him with the biggest boot that you have ever fucking seen. Because if I miss this...
Kick him in the head or what?
No, the back of the leg.
Okay,
and break his leg.
Kneecap him.
Yeah. I just go as hard as I possibly can.
Right.
I'm running to my top speed. I'm practicing, obviously, beforehand.
Yeah.
Reaching my optimum speed. And then I'm doing everything I can to go through that stag's legs.
All right.
Because
bringing it down.
If I miss, if it doesn't injure him, then I'm done. The stag will just beat me, I think.
I mean, the flaw with the legs is I just know like a giraffe looks like it's got weak legs, but the stomping power of a giraffe is insane. And I don't know about a stag. I feel like a stag will have a good kick and a good stomp.
A stag's big.
Doesn't know I'm coming, guys. I've got the upper hand in this, and I'm putting everything I've got. Bear in mind, I've been in the gym quite a lot recently. I'm going as hard as I can into the side. You know how kickboxers kick?
Yeah,
right? Stand up, right? It's all to the side there.
Yeah,
all to the side there. That's where I'm going. I'm going as hard as I can, right into the side of their knee, and I'm taking that stag out.
The only problem you got is that as deer are classic prey animals, they'll smell you coming a mile off.
Mate, they're going to smell
so good at night as well.
Mate, Lynx Africa, head to toe. They'll think they're in the Sahara.
They'll think it's a lion coming at them.
Exactly.
Like, well, maybe I don't want to... I might be angry, but I'm not crazy.
They'll think they're at home. They won't be in a park in Caldecott. They'll be back there in Africa, won't they?
Yeah, even though stags are from Britain. But they'll be like, what's this? This smells very African. I don't want to mess with this. And then next thing you know, drop kick from Phil out of nowhere.
Not drop kick.
No, fucking
I'm just kicking as hard as I can.
Swipe.
Like a kickboxer.
Why not?
And then I'm celebrating like Ronaldo. I'm giving it the full sue afterwards.
Okay.
And then I'm letting the other animals know that they're on watch. Because I'm coming. They don't know when, but I'm coming from the shadows.
It's going to take you a week for this 1 mile walk.
Doesn't matter. I'm going to get through it.
Badger might be quite difficult at night, Mike, because they are nighttime predators.
So am I.
Fair. I can't argue with that. That confidence has sold me on his plan, you know.
Yeah, man. I feel like it's just tough going. The stag's got to have such good vision at night. There's no way it doesn't.
The stag is an absolute
and it's
nightmare.
so aware with like the way animals sneak up on like deer and stags and stuff, and they avoid them so often.
Like a tiger has a hard time against deer. Like actually getting it. Sneaking up's no chance. I don't reckon you got any hope.
But this is Optimum Phil versus slightly tired Spencer going at a stag second, and you're going third.
Yeah, I'm going last.
So
third's crazy.
I'm not going to be tired on that stag. I'm going to use no energy on the goose. None. Like,
you will, because you're not going to be able to stop.
Well,
you're going to keep going.
Just keep on.
You'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it too much.
Yeah.
Start getting the bloodlust.
You're a monster, man.
Gooses are all fucking chat, aren't they?
You'd be behind the goose like freaking trying to choke him out. His little neck. You'd be like
choke him out, be wild. I watched a video before, not to throw us completely off, but I watched a video before of this old man was walking through the park with his like granddaughter or something, and the goose went at the granddaughter because the granddaughter is obviously, kids don't understand animals at all, so they try and get like handsy with them or whatever, and the goose had none of it, and the goose like stepped up and pecked her, and the granddad just hand over its beak and just fucking lifted it up, bro. the goose was just legs going all over the place.
Mongo strength, granddad's strength.
Oh mate, and all the other like parents and stuff were like, "Put the goose down! Like, what are you doing to this goose?" And this goose, he must have been like, "Whoa, maybe I need to change my ways." Yeah, that was a close one.
I gotta tell those other geese.
Yeah.
Stay away from the kids.
Yeah, maybe these people will fuck us up.
Shit, you know.
Yeah. Wild video.
I'd love to see that video.
Oh, it's great. I'll see if I can find it after the podcast. But
in the description of the show.
Yeah. Nothing ever makes it in there. I like it though, Phil. I do like your strategy a lot. And I think out of the three of us, it probably does make the most sense. To not the kicking it in the leg, but in terms of if you get through that, you're through the gauntlet.
Exactly.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Whereas I think, at least if I die, I don't die at the starting line. I die right at the end, you know? So I think that's what gives me a little bit more
die
hope.
at the start, man.
I think, yeah, if you get through it.
I think the mile walk would kill Spencer. Let alone the animals.
Suck, bro, yeah.
Yeah. Well, audience, I'd love to know your opinions on this. Are any of you beating any of these woodland creatures? If you are, let us know what the game plan is. Which way will you tackle the Great British Park Gauntlet? And with that, we should move it on to not what we've been playing, to listener questions. There once was a show some time ago that asked 4 questions every fortnight or so. It became so rare they weren't prepared to have a versatile rhyme. Oh God, I'm scrambling now to get a word that rhymes, so how can I wrap this up? I'll take this mail and go. So here we are with the question, and today's questions are a doozy. We got 2 listener questions, but before that, it's important to update the audience in terms of our current standing when it comes to shots.
Not just our audience, me as well, because I
Yes.
haven't got a clue.
So let's start with me. As you know, audience, these last 10 episodes haven't been kind to me, and you specifically haven't been kind to me, audience. I'm looking at you. Because we've had a poll based on your rule last time, Spence, for who should get a shot on every quick news. And turns out you guys just don't like me. And I've been getting punished, right?
Well, they love you, mate. You always say you love a drink.
I do love a drink.
You've brought it on yourself, I reckon.
You say give it to you all the time.
Yeah. Well, with that in mind, I've got 10 shots today.
Was it every episode, was it?
Yeah, every single one, bar the episode where we didn't do quick news and Spence got one.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's been other things I've fallen foul on. I've hit the button a few times.
Sure.
There's been a few issues, right? So I got 10.
Okay.
Now, coming up next, Phil, you have 6.
6?
With 3 to
Yeah.
give.
Oh, wow.
Based on
okay.
your predictions of getting Marvel Tokon Loki.
Yep.
And having your predictions from the Summer Game Fest and PlayStation State of Play.
Brilliant.
Spence, you got 4 to take with 6 to give.
Ooh.
Because he had 1 prediction right and he had 5 from being the big quiz winner last time.
Have you got none to give?
None to give. None to give. None to give.
You're getting
Thank you
smoked,
very
bro.
much, God of War Laufey, for not announcing a freaking date. Thank you very much. So yeah, so we got quite a bit to go through. But while you keep that in the back of your mind, let's get into these questions. So let's start off with No Faith, who writes in from Twitter. He says, lads, what do you think PlayStation looks like in 10 years' time? Are you excited or nervous about your future investment into this ecosystem? Now, bear in mind, if we were to flash back 10 years, we're talking not too far into the PS4 generation. So just to put that into context. Whereas if we were in PS4 gen and we were flashing back 10 years, we'd be talking about PS2 and the journey from there.
Wow, that's
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah. Be a long old gen, these last 2. So that just puts a little bit of context into it.
Shit, I don't know, man.
I'm going to start with you.
I was
Phil.
gonna say,
Alright,
you
yes.
didn't even say you're
Best
coming
to-
to me. You
best
just
to start
looked at
with
me.
me. Well, normally we start with you, Spence.
Yeah, well.
The boy wonder. Normally, you're off the dome.
Move it on.
Straight in.
Move it on, boys.
So what do you reckon, Phil?
What do I think? 10 years' time. Okay. So we think now PlayStation 6, not next year, but based on the news recently that we talked about quite a lot on the last episode, brilliant episode, go back and watch it, we're predicting PlayStation 6 2028, aren't we?
Yes,
It
even
seems
though,
roughly.
even though it seems very likely it's 2027. But 2028 would be the dream.
2027, 2028. Yeah?
Agreed, yeah.
And
Yeah.
Sony and PlayStation, we look at a console as roughly 10 years, although it's getting shorter now.
Yeah, I think the typical console generation, you're talking at least 7 on.
At least 7.
Yeah,
but
7's
you
about
could
right.
play the console for 10.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah,
Of
you
course.
could, yeah.
So to start things off, in 10 years' time, I still think if we buy the PlayStation 6, which we definitely will be, we will still have the PlayStation 6. Or possibly a PlayStation 6 Pro, which again will just be a hardware upgrade.
Yep, agreed.
Okay? So then we're moving into the PS7 territory.
Yeah.
And what does that look like? What does that become? What changes? What differences are we going to see from the PS6? And there's lots of speculations on where we're going with the PS6 now. Obviously, we have a heavy indicator now that we're moving fully into digital, but that hasn't been confirmed by Sony.
No, not yet.
100%.
Nope.
And then there's always a possibility, and I was reading a tweet earlier, which I thought was bang on the money, actually, that you would have a PS6, but you would have a USB disk drive where you could play your PS5 games
Okay.
Yeah,
for
seems
backwards
right.
compatibility.
Makes sense.
Okay, and then there would be an option for producers of games, probably not first party, but like your third party stuff like Capcom, etc., to be able to still release on PS5 for PS6. Okay?
Okay.
So that would be the way they would get around all this nonsense now with getting rid of discs. So we still have some semblance of discs, I think, throughout PS6. So it's not as terrible of a future as maybe we were looking at last episode, where we said PS6, no discs. I think PS6, my prediction, and going off that tweet, I think it was bang on the money, as I said, there's a possibility of us still having something to use the PS5 discs. Will we get PS6 discs? No.
Okay. So in terms of No Fate's question, he's saying, like, are you, in terms of looking forward those 10 years, are you excited or nervous about your future investment into the ecosystem?
I mean, the investment's going to be large, isn't it?
It always
Yeah,
is,
In
right?
terms of the hardware. But I said on the last episode, I think going into the PS6 now, if it is that fully digital future, and that's realized by PlayStation, which it all, you know, all the indicators are pointing that way, I think I will be much more selective over the games that I buy on PS6. I think I'm much more likely now, if I'm going to be able to, you know, if I'm going to buy a speculative game, you know, you brought up Stellar Blade.
Yep.
If I'm going to buy a Stellar Blade on a PS6, it's a new IP. I know nothing about the producers. I know nothing about the developers, really.
Yep.
I'm going to buy that on PC because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
And there's less risk for me to be able to play it, because I'm not a trophy hunter, right? I'm not tied in to PlayStation as much as you guys are.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm going to be playing that on my PC because the outlay there financially for me is going to be less. I still think I'm going to be in the mix in terms of the next God of War, the next, you know, big first party, the next Uncharted, the next The Last of Us. I'm going to be buying those on PlayStation because that'll be the best place to play them. And I'll buy those digitally because I'll have to, because I have no choice.
Yeah.
But games that are from third parties and I have the option to play on PC, I think I'm going to play over there. So for me, that investment, I'm going to try and soften slightly for the future now on PS6.
Fair enough. What do you reckon, Spence?
It's a broad and vague question, I reckon, but I'm excited for the future of PlayStation. Obviously, there's been good news at times, bad news at times. We know discs are getting gone with the wind. Like I said, I wasn't that against that when we spoke about it.
You are the youngest, though.
Yeah,
I think a lot of that links to your age.
I completely agree. But I wouldn't mind a digital future. I think it's okay. I know there's all that. You don't actually own any of it, but it's fine for me.
You're not
that
close
way.
to death like Davey,
No.
who's worried about passing his games on to his son.
Very
Yeah.
true. Very true.
Fine.
Enjoy that next beer, mate.
I'm putting these beers away, pal. I'm putting these beers away.
But yeah, I'm excited. I think the future's. I think it might not be looking bright right now, but it will look bright at some point. There's no way it's all doom and gloom, you know, like it was. I think the PS6 is obviously not going to be the big jump that we've had in the past. It's probably going to be marginal at best, really. Maybe slightly faster loading times, even though right now we don't really even have loading times.
No.
They're already gone. Bigger storage space, pretty much is all they can actually do. More ray tracing support, 60 FPS, but maybe up to 120, which I know was the push this gen.
8K.
PS5 does 8K, mate.
I know it is.
It fucking doesn't.
Yeah,
Says it on the box.
Says it
And
on
you
the
could
box.
play an 8K game on your PS5 Pro.
Yeah, one, isn't it?
And what? I was right.
Yeah.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited
Yet
for
again,
it.
I was right.
If you want your name to be changed to Prophet, mate, then just keep on churning them out.
Maybe just one episode.
Just all right.
Yeah.
I'll consider it for next
Profit
time.
once. Next time you get something right, you can
Yeah,
be the
yeah.
prophet.
Could be here for another 140 episodes.
Yeah.
I
mate.
think I called in the Prophet when he got it right on the last
I think you
predictions
did,
thing.
yeah.
I think I did. I used my one.
Okay,
I used my one.
Yeah, you don't get any more. So it goes. But yeah, I think I'm worried about everything else to do with PlayStation rather than the PS6. The PS6 I'm not actually that worried about because it's just going to be the PS5 but a little bit better. Hopefully a bit smaller as well, but I doubt it. But I'm more concerned about where they take PSVR 2 or PSVR 3 because I think they're not going to do another one.
No,
I'd be surprised if they do.
So
No chance.
Where they take the handheld space because I know there's rumors of a new Sony handheld. I'd fucking love one. But
we haven't really spoke about that. I think that's a topic for another time.
It is.
I really do.
But that's what I'm concerned about is what else they do. Because they seem to be hot on the peripherals and stuff at the moment, especially with the launch of the new stick.
Yep.
But
Stick, screen, speakers.
Even
Yeah.
though Stick's delayed.
Yeah.
Didn't make the news today.
Unfortunately.
But yeah,
No.
Stick's delayed.
it's just
And we've got no
nothing in
date either, have we, for that stick?
No, it's just delayed,
which
yeah.
is really unfortunate because they were going to bring it out just in time for Marvel Tokon.
Yep.
So now everybody that has pre-ordered Marvel Tokon, and I ordered it on Amazon.
Hell yeah, nice.
So cheaper than buying it digitally. And hopefully I'll receive it the same day. Do I care? Probably not so much.
You'll be
Yeah,
around mine
yeah.
playing.
Yeah.
I'll be around yours
You'll have it.
anyway, playing locally. Can't get the stick in time to play Tokon. So, Dave, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer for me or Spencer to buy it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Well,
That's
if my
fine.
button is knackered, I might have to get it. But look at his
Oh,
smile.
That's why you've been smacking the buttons earlier.
Big fucking smile.
Oh my god.
He's
I
fucking blasting
dreamed of
dust in
it.
between my buttons. Yeah. Fucking hell. But yeah,
When he walked out the room, he just tipped a bit of beer on it, just dashed it.
Yeah. It's like you won't notice this.
Mate, you don't need the excuses for getting smoked by me. It's fine.
Yeah.
Comes with the territory, pal.
But yeah, you were home, I'm away, mate. That's advantage.
Yeah, true.
That's crazy. But PS6, future 10 years time, I'm hopeful. I'm not I'm not enthusiastic. I'm not like expecting greatness, but I'm hopeful that it's gonna get somewhere good. And maybe like obviously ray tracing was a new technology 10 years ago, and I was like, wow, that blew us away. Maybe there's another new technology, but I can't think of what that could be.
The problem is, Spence, you're very much one of those people that you do this every gen in being like, games are already the best they are.
Yeah,
And then you get the next gen and you're like, fucking hell, right? Like,
yeah, but the jump from PS4 to PS5, it wasn't that.
dude, outside of like Last of Us, right?
Last
Last of Us
of Us 2,
2,
it was
end
incredible.
of the console generation, like fucking phenomenal. We were both there watching the Demon Souls demo, right?
Yeah, it
and
was
watching
good.
that and being like, holy shit, right? Like, there is a monster.
But have we
there
had
is
a game
proper-
since Demon Souls look as good as Demon Souls?
We've had lots of great looking
Horizon
games.
looked amazing.
Yeah, Horizon
Yeah,
looked amazing.
Horizon
Death
looks
Stranding
really
2 looks
Death
phenomenal. There's loads of great. Doom looks fucking fantastic. Doom Eternal.
Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo, yeah. There's loads of great things. For me, right, I'm taking this in a slightly different way. Is that I think over these next 10 years, what you're going to see is you're going to see the end. I think what's happening right now, and people expected this to happen earlier than this, and it hasn't, is I think we're going to see a big turnaround for PlayStation in the same way that PS3 launch was for PlayStation. I think PS6 is going to be the same thing. So I think PS6 is going to come out. It's not going to sell very well. I think it's going to have bad adoption.
Yep.
And they're going to look back and see, especially as recent rumors are coming up, that Helix has disk drive, right? They
I've
pushed
heard
that in.
this.
Yeah.
I love those rumors, though. Even if there is no kind of truth there,
Yeah.
I love that is now a rumor, and they're putting pressure on Sony because of it.
Well, knowing how much like Asher Sharma is just like pulling the trigger on stuff like last second,
Yeah.
right? Like last second, just making decisions, and people on Xbox aren't happy about that. Although I quite think it's quite nice, quite refreshing. What I think is going to happen is that over the next 10 years, we're going to have a period of fucking gloom, and then by 10 years' time, we'll be all the better for it, because it means that Sony wouldn't have been going as hard as they are right now. So I think that a lot of the decisions they're making at the moment they are the clear leader in the console space.
Yeah.
They got no real competition outside of Nintendo, and Nintendo are operating a different market from them essentially. Whereas hopefully in 10 years' time, they've put out the PS6, we've bought it, but the mass public haven't. They're not getting the sale through they want.
No.
PS6 isn't growing the user base. They're having problems with investors, and they've got to go back to the drawing board and find ways to bring people back in.
There's going to be other competitors in the space as well in 10 years' time.
Yes.
Like Amazon, Apple, I think is an option as well for the future. And I've always said this, and I see you, Spence, but I think Apple moving into the gaming space, that potentially could be a threat for the future.
dunno.
But there's lots of big companies out there that can move into this space now, especially if they're seeing Xbox leave it.
Yes.
10 years' time, if Xbox bundle Helix,
Yes, which they will.
they're out, right?
Yeah,
So there's a gap in that market to be a competitor, right? And I think someone like an Amazon, like an Apple, one of those big companies could move in and sweep, especially if Sony isn't strong.
I don't think they'll sweep.
There's always a potential for it. And I mean, the thing is, right, like, I think that in 10 years' time, what you'll see is you'll see a changing in the guard, and Herman Holst will be out, and we will be in a much better position when he's gone.
Yeah.
Herman Holst was somebody that I was really hoping would understand and know the best thing to do. But for the push for live service games and for moving away from what PlayStation are, Herman Holst is the problem managing our first party studios. And I can see there being a thing where somebody fresh comes in and says, look, we got to win back our people. What's going to win them back? We've got all these IPs sitting around that haven't been used. It's fucking Sly, fucking
There you go.
Infamous, Resistance,
Gravity Rush.
Killzone, all these fucking franchises that are sitting there collecting dust. Ape Escape,
Loco
right? Papa the
Roco, baby.
Rapper, Loco Roco, Patapon. Like, name them all off, right? They came up from PS2, PS3, and then we'll see a turn from being game development costing so much to get these AAA studio games out, and they think, why don't we do the PS3 strategy when they were trying to win back the audience and push games out that are AA at best and they're fucking brilliant?
Yeah.
And get back. And I reckon 10 years' time, we'll be sitting here being like, PlayStation are killing it at the moment because we've had probably 3 or 4 years of it being a hard fucking time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and them having to regain.
Yeah. And that's where I think we are. I think 10 years' time, we're a lot stronger because of the failings that PlayStation are going to make now over these next few years.
I agree with that.
Do you think this change to digital is going to affect the amount of games that we're going to see on PS6?
No.
No.
Do you think
No.
in any way?
No. Won't make a difference.
You think they're still going to be putting out at the same level? So if you're seeing a future now where PS6's uptake is much lower, considerably, you still think PlayStation are going to be putting the games out to the level and to the standard that they are now?
Yes, I think so. I think actually we'll probably see more because every generation you get more and more games, right? And it's not that different porting from the way the consoles architecture are at the moment. Unless PS6 is completely different, there's not much difference between.
Let's hope they don't do that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, that's a lesson from PS3.
Well, maybe on the PS6 they'll be able to emulate PS3. Who knows?
Oh mate, that'd be wild.
Just can't play PS4 or 5.
We got the Cell Processor V2 in this one. It's fucking solid to code.
It's the PS7 coming in.
yeah.
Shit,
Yeah.
So no,
and you got an SD slot in the front.
Oh, dream. No, I don't think there will be because that cat's out of the bag, right? Like, Steam has so many games come to it every single year, like hundreds of thousands of games.
It's very popular as a marketplace.
It is, but
what I'm saying is the popularity of PS6. Do you think that's going to affect the amount people are going to want to push on PS6?
It all depends, and this is the big thing: is that if you've got a Steam SKU. Right, at the moment, anyone who's developing a game, developers, like from a AAA perspective, they develop it for PS5 first, Steam, Xbox gets a look in, right? Whereas it all depends. In these 10 years, if Xbox does turn it around, which is the fucking dream, right? They do turn it around, Helix comes out the gate, they've really subsidized it, it's a decent price, it's selling gangbusters. It might be like the PS3 gen, where everyone developed for Xbox 360 first, and then scaled to PS3.
Kind of where I was going.
Yeah.
I think it takes a lot more for my brain to comprehend Xbox turning it around and then making it a success than it does to PS6 struggling for a few years and then turning it around, right? Like
in 10 years' time, it's Xbox we trust.
Yes, it could well be. I mean, like
it could be.
If you went back, what 13 years ago, we'd be saying that PS3 was struggling against Xbox 360.
We would
right?
do.
Yeah,
we would.
True.
Yeah,
and
I did always still prefer the PS3 though.
But PS3 at the rip, right? I didn't even buy one until Uncharted, which was a couple of years into the gen. And then it was all fucking, everything was pumping out. You had Killzone 2, Killzone 3 came very shortly, Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3. You had like so many great games.
The amount of games that came out on the PS3, and you had different versions of games. You had 1, 2, and 3 all in the same console generation.
Yeah, so
mad
good.
just to think about.
Uncharted, right?
Yeah, 3
Killzone
Uncharted
Resistance, Dead Space, all of these had multiple iterations in the same console generation.
Fucking think of Assassin's Creed. We had like 7 or 8 of them.
Yeah,
Bloody
Jesus
hell.
Christ.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
Yeah.
So I think there's going to be a breaking point at some point where the gaming budgets have gone out the fucking wazoo. And are we really seeing an impact for us as gamers? Probably not, right? Like, I don't know. Apart from Expedition 33, I can't think of a single game this generation that is noticeably better than anything that came before, right? Like, I really can't think of it. Like, I love Rag. Rag's my second favorite game of all time. It could have worked on a PS4, really. And it had a PS4 port, right? Like, it could have been fine. Not saying that Expedition couldn't have worked on a PS4, because it obviously can, but it was the tweak of gameplay, right, to make it so good.
Yeah.
Silksong would be another contender for me, but then Silksong is it's a variation of Hollow Knight, right, which came
And it
before.
probably could run on a potato.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could run anything. The socks on.
So it's very much a case of this generation. We don't need the biggest, best, shiniest thing. We need something that spices it up and provides something new as an experience, right? That really stands out.
Although,
Well, that's what this podcast proves.
the counteract that, all I want from Sony for the PS6, do not revise the DualSense. Leave it as it is.
You're going to have the touch and smell features, bro.
I don't want that.
And the heat as well.
The heat,
Bro.
yeah. Remember those
If
rumors?
they
hot and
come out with
cold.
like DualSense 2, you can't, like, the smartest thing they could do is you could use your PS5 DualSense on the PS6.
They're doing away
Yes.
with controllers. They're all digital now.
Fuck, you know, you got to download
Yeah.
your pad.
Nothing physical, mate.
Shit,
Yeah, you
you
just
know,
hold
you got
your
hand
hands up.
gestures.
Yeah.
Fuck
It's all hand
me.
gestures like Apple.
PlayStation Connect.
Doing that with your watch.
Oh, fuck, you
Yeah,
know.
brilliant.
No.
So I think we've all come out this slightly different ways, no fate. But the thing to bear in mind, 10 years is a massive, massive gap. And I'm ever the optimist. I hope that we'll have years of shit. And I suppose this being more realist. I reckon the next few years are going to be shit.
Yeah, I think so.
They're going to be diabolical, right? We'll have great games. We'll have fantastic experiences.
We'll have to pay through the wazoo for them.
We'll have to pay for them. We'll be an early adopter. Of course
Of
we will.
course.
We all know we will.
Yeah, we're all midnight launch.
Yeah,
100%.
I will be for sure, right? I think the big things are there's always, with any mistakes, there's always glimmers of hope in the distance. It's what I hope for Xbox, and it's what I imagine PlayStation will do because they've already done it before with PS3 into PS4. But thank you ever so much for your question. And the next question that we have is over from our Discord, and it's Red CD. He says, if you could add one feature to the PS6 that isn't just more power, better memory, etc., what would it be? I'd love to see a fully customizable home screen, maybe custom folders for certain games, or even the return of PlayStation Home, the OG of console role-playing servers. Spence, over to you first.
All right. So I'll go back to what I said. I got another point as well. Keep the DualSense, man. Just keep it as it is. It's a perfect fucking controller. Adore that pad so much. DualSense Edge as well, fine. As long as that's on the PS6, I'm happy. But in terms of something new, it was big on the Xbox Series, which was the game swapping, where you could keep a game running and swap to another game.
Yep.
If I could kind of like, you know, where we're playing Marathon and the player base is dwindling, so the load time's getting longer and longer.
Yep.
If I could make like 2 minutes of progress on, say, if I could farm Gitaru, man, in between the load times.
Well, like split the screen kind of thing.
Yeah,
Running
like-
two games at once then.
I could have Gitaru, man, full screen, but like have Marathon in top right, like in picture.
Yeah.
And then when I'd load into a game, I could pause Gitaru, man, swap back. So like during the load times,
That'd be
I
nice.
could just grind
Like a lot
out.
of people do on PC.
Yeah, exactly.
When they're
like a lot of
queuing for
people do.
League, they just jump into some nonsense game.
Playing OS or something, yeah.
Or roll some dice or some balls
Yeah,
or whatever. it is.
Balatro or whatever
Yeah,
they're doing.
yeah.
Pretty much exactly that. But that's on Xbox as well. But we're like the only one who doesn't have it. So I'd like to see that. In all the aesthetic stuff, like themes and shit, I really don't care. I'm happy to have themes gone. I like that each game has its own music. I like it. Can you hover that game and it's like, yes.
We are so opposed on this. This is an old school podcast conversation. Yeah. This where I remember begging Sony for themes to come back, and they have, to their credit, right? They've done a few things. Not many. You had the different like nostalgia packs, didn't you? For like
you did.
You have a boot like a PS2 or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like they've done some stuff
for the anniversary, wasn't it?
Yeah. They've done some stuff, but no, I like your idea. I really like it. I think it's a nice one. I don't know how much I take advantage of it because I think a lot of the times when I'm in like a queue for something,
it's niche case.
I pick up my phone.
Yeah,
I do my
too.
Duolingo. I do whatever. I play some chess. OnlyFans. Yeah, of course.
You do some OnlyFans or you watch some OnlyFans?
Bit of both.
You got to earn some money. You got to spend some money.
You got to have a hustle, bro.
Exactly.
2026, Year of the Hustle.
Yeah.
What about yourself, Mr. Hoy?
I thought it was Year of the Gentleman, man. Every year is the Year of the Gentleman.
Yeah.
Well, I think for PS6, and I think we touched on it quite a lot in the last episode, I really want them just to bring the PlayStation Network to its next level.
Yeah.
I think all the things that you've talked about and all the things that you want within your petition that you're going to hopefully talk about at some point.
I can't talk about it right now. It's not passed through the things yet, so we're still waiting for that.
Well, we're very much foreshadowing for the next episode, such as game sharing, such as game swapping, real ownership of the games. I think the network needs to progress to a level which we have confidence with. Okay, I think you need to unify the stores. Okay, so regional stores need to go out the window.
Yeah,
like I'm
agreed.
the one that have struggled with that since PS3.
Yep.
Because for people who have not listened to the first 10 episodes of our podcast, this
100.
is all I talked about because I owned a PS3. My account is a PS3 account, and I bought my PS3 in America before I could buy a PS3 in the UK. So my account is based in America. And now my home store is the American store. So I also have a British store as well, but all my trophies are on my American account.
Yeah.
So it's an absolute nightmare for me to navigate, and it's always been a problem for me. It's always been...
It's been a thorn,
It's been tension. It's been something that has irked me for a very, very long time. And I know there's many people out there that move countries and can't take their accounts. For me, I just bought my PlayStation in America. I've never lived in America, but I'm sure people who have lived in multiple countries have the same issue as me. So 100%. I want them to unify that store, but just bring it up to date. I know we were talking about the PS3 store last episode, and we were saying that it's so old, so clunky, you can't navigate it. The store now, it's aging. I really think it needs to move to that next level to be able to give us all these things that you see on PC. Okay? Maybe not to the point where you own the games, and sure, Sony can still keep that piece of the pie. Okay? But to be able to trade games, to be able to lend games, right? To be able just to give us something. You talk about green shoots a lot in this world of negativity.
Yep.
Those are the green shoots we need. And one of the major green shoots for me is to unify that store and just bring it more up to date. So that's what I want with the PS6. And I genuinely think they have to do this. Because if they don't, and we move into the digital future on this store that we have currently, there's going to be less uptake for people buying digital.
Dude, couldn't agree more. I mean, I don't want to hammer the point home from what I said last episode. Audience, I would really recommend you going back, and if you haven't seen, if this is your first episode of the podcast, then the last episode was a long one. Hello. Last episode was a long one, but the way, and not to blow smoke up my own arse, the way I put my argument over last time in terms of what I expect from a digital future, I think I stand firm with that in terms of why should my licenses expire when I expire? You know, like if I die, why can't I transfer that over? Why can't I have ownership over it in terms of like I'm paying the money for it? Why can't the license be tied to me and I give that over to somebody or trade them or whatever it is, right? Like why? What difference does it make? I fully agree with you, Phil. Fully agree with you. In terms of me, I'm going actually something that's a little less big deal, but something that I remember bringing up as a major criticism of the PS5 very early in our podcast.
Major criticism.
And it's never been sorted, and I kind of just accepted it. Why? When I want to look at my trophies...
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Do you remember this?
God, I remember this fucking argument.
Why do I have to go, like, press the PS button, go all the way across to my profile, then go down onto trophies, and then look? I want to be able to press my trophies and have them there on the fucking quick select
He
menu.
hates that it's 2 clicks instead of 1.
Why?
But this is UX, right? So they've probably paid someone an exorbitant amount of money at Sony to look over this and iterate over the previous store and convince the shareholders and the people at the top that this is the way forward.
How often you can adjust your audio settings? How often do I adjust my audio settings? Never.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Never.
Yeah, the audio.
Literally never. How often do I adjust my network settings? Hardly ever, right? Like, only whenever I move the PlayStation. So most people will leave it in one location. Why isn't that hidden in the menus?
I adjust my audio every time Davey comes on. I have to just turn
He's
him
loud,
down.
yeah, he's loud, he's
Turn
loud.
him down.
Just mute. Press
Just
the mute button.
turn him down.
You can remove that though.
What do you mean?
You can swap what's on the bottom bar.
Yeah.
You can remove it.
For what else
But
would I have in there?
also-
There's nothing else of value.
Also,
The thing I want is the trophies.
You have the trophies on your cards.
But they're not the same.
No, it's
I
like a
don't-
small list. I know.
I don't want to look at the small list.
got
of
them
what
on
I
your
don't
phone?
earn. I want to go into the full shebang.
Yeah, I know.
And it's easy. It's an easy fix, and they've never done it. I want to have trophies more integrated so that I can easily. I just want a fully customizable menu.
Yeah.
I'm not asking for much.
I like that. I like that.
I'm not
The
asking.
more
for much.
options, the better.
Exactly. But Red CD, I hope we've answered your question, audience. If you want to get involved, first thing you could do for me, and I was meaning to do this last episode, never did. First thing you could do for me, if you want to get involved, first thing you could do, put a fucking rating on the show. I reckon.
I like that. Yeah.
You've been listening for long enough at this point. Put a rating on. We're looking for 5 stars. That would really, really help us. If you want to engage with us, join the Discord community. That would be your first base.
But you've got to subscribe first to the YouTube.
Yes.
Because otherwise, that's one of our rules now. I'm going to update the Discord rules.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
And
like
If
that.
you're not subscribed, you're not allowed in.
get in the bin.
No shoes, no shirts, no subscription. You're not allowed in.
Yeah, get out.
Yeah.
Get out. I reckon it's one of those things that anyone that joins the Discord server from now on, they have to post that they've subscribed with like a little snip or something. And if they don't, we just bully them until they leave the server.
And they have to tag 2 friends. They have to use the hashtag.
It's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah,
all
we run a pyramid
all of
scheme.
those horrible things that you have to do.
Yeah.
No, they're allowed
Click
in, but
around all your
anytime
social
they
medias.
post something on Flex Friday, you're like, ugh. What's that?
Yeah, there is that.
Mate, Flex Friday's popping off.
Mate,
We're going
people
through
love Flex
handsets at the
Friday.
moment.
I know, I've been
thought
looking
you'd
through
be
it.
on there, mate, with your new handset.
Oh, I could do.
You need
I've
to
been
flex,
liking
baby.
your PS3 and your PS4 pads, mate. They're nice.
Aye.
Very nice.
Very nice. Audience, get involved. So first thing you could do, put a rating on. Really, really helps us as our show. Secondly, join the Discord, join the Twitter, get in the conversation, and submit questions just like Red CD and No Fate has. But with that, we should move it on.
Whoa. Stop right there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
Before we move it on, how would everyone like a shot?
Oh,
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, let's do this.
yeah, go on then.
None of us, I'm not going to give them. I'll take it from your counts. But what are we doing not having shots, boys?
Yeah, true. Very true. We're moving through the
It's just
show.
been a nice conversation.
It's been a
Spence.
lovely conversation.
I
If I have a
hate-
few
I-
shots,
I-
it'll be better.
I hate that you're now spoiling this.
Do you want to do?
Sure.
No, it's fine, mate.
I know Spence likes single. Do you want a jigger?
I'll have a jigger.
Go on, you can jig me up with sour.
Do you want a double? I'm having a double.
Yeah. I'll double because I've got quite a few I want to get through.
I'm cracking the buzzball.
Okay, guys, so for the people that don't know, because this is the big quiz, we've stacked up a number of shots. Obviously, Davey sort of told you how many shots we've got to hand out. These are the shots that we now need to take. And we need to take them throughout the show and try and hold the show together. Which, if you listen to any of the previous big quizzes, is very, very difficult. Chin chin, boys.
Hold
Chin,
on,
chin.
hold on.
Oh,
Hold on.
he's coming.
That is a monstrous ball.
Chin, chin, boys.
Chin chin, lads.
Yes.
Smooth.
Oh, that's lovely.
That was lovely, actually. Tell you what,
That was
buzzball.
nice. And with that, we shall move it on. Quick news.
Quick news, listeners and viewers. Welcome to Quick News. Arguably the best part of the show. Well, at least I think it is, because we get to cover a range of topics. We go out and scour the length and breadth of the PlayStation Nation to bring together some news articles for your ears. And today we've picked 2 each, and we're going to go through them because Spencer, our king, has decreed that we're making quick news quick again. So there's no stipulation. outside the stipulation, which is, of course, you get to vote who delivers the quick news. I hate saying the worst, because none of us do it badly.
No.
It's the one, probably the news article you least prefer. Maybe that's the way I want to say it.
I think it's just whoever you want to pick on,
Pretty
which is
much.
very much a
You.
British mentality,
Yeah.
and it's generally me. And speaking of, you always throw it over to me to say who lost the last one. It was me. Let's get out of the way. Let's get out of the way. This is why I got 10 shots, right? 8 more to go. This is why. But there's one important thing. The crown is up for grabs today.
Yeah.
It is.
So there
It
is no vote today.
No.
There is nothing like that. All you can do is vote in the question of who do you think will win the big quiz, because the answer will come a week after the podcast.
Yeah, that's true. That's
a good idea.
That's
actually.
a great idea.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
My God.
So yeah, listeners, viewers, get yourselves on Spotify, because that's where you can vote. Because I assume some people, they'll be on YouTube and they'll be like, I don't know where to vote.
Or Apple.
Or
Apple
Apple.
Podcasts.
Yeah,
or
Big audience
any
on Apple.
other podcasting services. There's some good ones out there. We're on some bad ones as well. And they might be like, I don't know where to vote. Guys, it's Spotify.
Yeah.
Just
Exactly.
scroll down in Spotify. You can do that on your mobile. Scroll down and vote for the person that you want to suffer.
Vote for who you think is going to win. And it'd be interesting to see
Yeah.
what the result is after compared to what the audience thinks. 'Cause
Yeah.
we'll know a week in advance.
Of course,
right?
we'll know.
Now, it's important to note, before we dive into the news here, that we are recording Saturday, the 18th of July. So we are recording a week and change earlier than we normally would do.
We are.
So that means that in the event that something cataclysmic happens or something great, say, for example, PlayStation Reverse Course on the physical games thing,
Wow.
that is not going to be featured here in this news
No.
because we have recorded this time capsule on the 18th of July.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there. Just making that clear for the audience here. If they're like, I've listened to the whole episode, why didn't you mention this? Blah, 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 blah. We're recording literally 5 days on from when we last recorded the last episode.
Yeah.
So I thought we'd be going into this with no news. Turns out it's been a fucking busy old time. And there's a lot for us to talk on. But Phil, who are you starting with today?
Well, I've been picking on you a few times, haven't I, Davey? And considering there's no vote this time for who's the worst, we are voting on who you think is going to win the quick news, because we'll have a giggle at that when you all think it's going to be Davey and it actually is Spencer back to back.
That'd
Because
be
that
the
is actually
dream.
my prediction.
That's the dream.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate.
Because you're my prediction,
It's
I'm
mine
going to
too.
come over to you first for your quick news, Spence.
Say less, brother. Say less. Let me get it up. All right. So, lads, listeners, ladies, legends. As always, I'm once again bringing you the PS Plus game catalog, this time for the month of July. So the games we have are as follows for extra and premium: Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora PS5, Rise of the Ronin PS5, Firefighting Simulator Ignite PS5, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind PS5 PS4, Dying Light PS4, Citizen Sleeper 2 Starward Vector, Snow Bros Wonderland PS5, and on the premium side of life, I know Davey's happy about this, PsyOps The Mindgate Conspiracy PS5
Whoop,
and
whoop.
PS4. So obviously I know what Davey's choice is going to fucking be, because he's talked about PsyOps in the past. Phil, what games has out for you, mate?
Right, I'm going to
Whilst
put
you
my mic
talk, I'm
down
gonna have a
here,
shot.
because I've got the Metacritic scores. I need to read from my phone on this one. So I've got the Metacritic scores for sort of the big four, if you like, with these games. So Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora got an 81% on Metacritic. This is an open-world, first-person action adventure where you explore Pandora. Amazing. Rise of the Ronin, 76%. Again, an open world, but this one's a samurai RPG set in the 18th century of Japan, featuring fast-paced combat, exploration, and story-changing decisions. Okay, so that's quite an interesting one. We've got Firefighting Simulator, Ignite. We haven't got a Metacritic score for that one, but it
bodes well.
is a realistic firefighting simulator where players tackle dangerous emergencies. Davey, maybe that's one for you, because you've always wanted to be a firefighter, haven't you?
I'm always putting out fires, mate. This is the thing about my role in this podcast. I'm always putting out these little fires that come up, you know? How are we going to tackle this? Let's put some water on this. Bit of sand, I reckon. Bit of sand always goes well.
Shit.
Sand's always the thing that people overlook when it comes to firefighting. chuck a bit of sand on it, a bit of dirt.
And this is why we call you the Sandman.
Sandman,
Mighty
dude.
Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind. That's got a massive 70%. And that is a retro-style beat-em-up that sends the original Power Rangers through time to stop Rita Repulsa. But Spence, out of the list that you've read through, there's one little duddy in there, which I like a lot, and that would be Citizen Sleeper. I very much enjoyed the original Citizen Sleeper. Played that quite a lot. Completed it. Actually got the platinum. That's how much I enjoyed that game. So for people that have never heard of this series, it's a very simplistic game in terms of its graphics, but it's a very narrative-led experience, and you go through, you make decisions, and you see different parts of the story. In the original, you explored a space center, and you had to sort of either get off the space center or decide to stay, depending on the story that you chose. Of course, I chose all stories to be able to get the platinum. So that would, of course, be my choice in that list. But there's some fabulous games there, Spence. Very, very good list, I think.
Tell you what, I actually missed one as well. There's an extra game on the list. Oh,
What I'm
shit.
very excited for, actually.
Wow. Also, I would be very excited for too. So my apologies, listeners. I'm getting the vote this time. Oh, actually, no, there's no vote. Let's go.
No vote.
Doesn't matter that I fucked up this time. Let's go. Indigo Prophecy is also on the premium side of life, only for the PS4. Wow.
And it's important to stress that for the European listeners, a lot of us here, it used to be known as Fahrenheit.
It
right?
did. Yes, it did.
And that's how I knew it as.
Yeah. There's also varying dates for these games. So Indigo Prophecy is globally July 21st, as is Psyops. But then most of the extra games are actually July 28th.
So yeah, so this is a new thing they've been trying now for the last 2 months. They've been trying this. And so it's one of those things where you'll update the PlayStation Store and you'll get a notification to say there's new games dropped in.
Yeah.
It's a new thing. They're trying to select regions. So I think it's Europe, America, and somewhere else. I think I can't remember which other place, but they're dropping them in piecemeal rather than all in one.
Well, that bodes well for my prediction about them unifying the store. If they're developing new features which are regionally based.
But it's a test bed. It's a test bed to see. If
Let's hope that test back goes terribly.
I think it will.
It's to hope and be like, oh, actually, somebody might look at the catalog and be like, oh, it's updated. I might look at the first 5 tiles.
Yeah.
Whereas now they get another refresh. Be like, here's the next 5
They
tiles.
drip feed them to you, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's okay. But yeah, so Davey, mate, go on.
I mean, for me, it's an obvious one, audience. I am massive fan of well, right now is the reason why I'm happy to be a PlayStation Premium member, because Psyops, the Mindgate Conspiracy, is one of my fucking all-time GOAT PlayStation 2 games, and it's not even that good, right? I'll put it out there. The PS2 generation, the games I own from it are quite limited because I sold a lot of them on at the time to like get credit and things like that. So the games I've got left in my collection, like Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3,
You have to keep that.
Zone of the Enders.
Again, got to keep that.
What else I got? Like the
1
game
and
that
2
Carvey
or just
mentioned
1?
4. Just one.
Just one.
Just one. At the demo disc for Metal Gear Solid 2, didn't it?
Makes sense.
Like
Any
Grand
reason?
Theft Auto, things like that. Psyops is in that list, right? I've got Psyops. I kept it alongside like Dragon Ball Z, Budokai 2 and 3 and all these other games, right? I love this game. I fucking love it. It's the basic premise is that you're a guy who I can't remember how he gets his psychic powers, but he does. It makes no fucking sense. And you can
Does it matter?
No, it doesn't matter.
No.
And you can ragdoll people with the one with, I think it was L1 back in the day, that you like pick someone up, and then R1 you could be firing an assault rifle. Great. Imagine peppering someone while they're like,
So it's basically Jean Grey with a machine gun.
Exactly.
It's basically
Brilliant.
that there's a VR game that I played that I told you to play.
Yes.
I got the platinum on that game.
Very similar to that.
Brilliant, by the way.
It's very similar to that, but you get extra powers the more you go through it. So you end up with like pyrokinesis, and you end up so like being able to set people on fire telepathically, and all these different mind control,
Bloody hell.
things like that. Like absolutely fantastic. And the thing that makes me most excited is that the news has come out that it's got full trophy support. Full trophy fucking support. Yes. It's
Honestly,
got,
full trophies.
it's got a platinum trophy tied to it, and it comes out on the 21st which is actually in my calendar. I got it in my calendar to download and play this game. So
Come on, get in.
I cannot wait. I'm so excited. But broader speaking, I think this is one of the best months I've seen in a long time.
It's a big
I think
month.
there's something for everyone here, and there might not be a single standout game that is the game, but even looking at like Avatar, I was really interested. I love a Ubisoft.
Yeah, look good.
I love a Ubisoft tick things off game, and I am a big fan of James Cameron's world of Avatar and Pandora. So that was one of those games that was like, I wouldn't mind checking this out at some point. To have that free alongside like Citizen Sleeper and everything else, there was so much here this month. This is a 10 out of 10 month for me. And I've never played Quantum Dream's first ever game, Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Worth a lot of money physical.
Massive money, yeah.
Huge money.
Really?
Super rare
Yeah,
to get.
really
Super rare
rare.
to get.
Yeah.
So to get that onto the service, I want to check that out.
Yeah.
Have you got any interest in Rise of the Ronin? Because I
No.
remember when it was like first
Immediately.
coming out, and we were talking a little bit about it. There was a little bit of interest bubbling up, wasn't there, at the time? I think it was more me driving that
was.
conversation
Yeah, it was.
than
Yeah.
anyone else, because I hadn't played one of those games, right? I know I've got Ghost of Yotai waiting,
Oh my gosh.
so
good.
that's obviously going to be my choice when I play a samurai game. And then we've got others coming from Capcom very, very soon as well.
Yeah, Onimusha.
So to see Rise of Ronin in that list, it's nice that we've got the option to play these games, I think.
I agree. I mean, Rise of Ronin was always one of those ones where I was surprised on Twitter that it was getting bigged up as much as it was at the
It
time.
was. It really.
Yeah,
they
it
had a
was,
big
it was.
marketing budget, didn't
It,
they?
it did, and it was
Yeah.
getting really pushed by a few people.
It's because it's Team Ninja.
I guess I remember looking at it being like, "This is 7 out of 10 at best,"
Yeah, yeah.
and lo and behold, it turns out to be
76.
that. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it definitely wasn't doing anything for me.
Yeah.
But like you say, it's another like big game came out last couple of years. Great to have in the service, right?
Yeah, I'm happy with it. I'll tell you what, I'm happy. I think, I do agree with you. I think it is a stellar month. 10 out of 10. Oh, I don't know about, for premium, it's 10 out of 10.
Psyops is card carrying, bro.
And Indigo Prophecy or Fahrenheit, however
Yeah,
you want to
yeah.
call it. Really, really good games to get on the service.
Yeah,
So if you're
fantastic.
premium, I agree, 10 out of 10. If you're extra, you get games like Snow Bros Wonderland, fucking Firefighting Simulator Ignite, you know.
Mate, it might be sick, bro.
Might be sick. Might get you into firefighting, mate.
Yeah, maybe that might be a new career for you, dude.
Davey's already told you the hack with the sand.
Yeah, the benefits
Yeah.
of sand.
Yeah.
Use sand all the time, dude.
Fuck,
Sand is the ultimate fire quencher.
I've always thought it was oil, no?
No,
Oil?
no. This is why you need to play this game, dude. Oil's the worst thing. bro. Even water, it stays on top of the water. Bro.
Water on a chip pan.
Yeah, chip
Yeah.
and fire. Yeah,
Yeah,
that'll
yeah.
go really well.
Yeah,
Try
mate.
that.
Try that,
Fucking hell.
mate.
Yeah, man. But no, I think, to be
Don't
fair.
try this at home, kids.
Yeah, do not try that at home.
Chuck
Fucking
sand on it.
hell. Yeah,
You'll be absolutely fine.
you'll be fine. Go get some sand. Where are you getting sand from?
The bunker. I was in there twice today. Played golf this morning. Was in the
Oh,
bunker
the bunker.
twice.
Oh, Rio.
And I hate the bunker, mate. Can't get out.
I can't get
It's,
out.
it's the weakest part of my game.
Yeah.
Can't get out of the bunker.
No, this is
tough.
why sand's so good. Imagine like how it stubs your shots, right?
Yeah.
Imagine that on a chip pan fire.
Exactly.
Fucking incredible.
It's crazy.
Imagine.
You're not having battered sand, do you? It's not a thing.
True. True.
Turn into glass, mate.
I would love if that's like the special weapon in the game. A
Sand.
bit like
Sand.
the game that cannot be mentioned when you get the rocket launcher.
Just
in,
sand
in
blaster.
Firefighter Ignite, you just get a bucket of sand, and they're like, "This is how you kill the end boss."
Fuck no, not sand.
Sand! Ah! Who told you about the sand?
Also, it's called Firefighting Ignite. Why is it called Ignite? That's the opposite of what you want to do now.
Yeah, totally wrong.
Unless you're fighting fire with fire.
It should be like called. Well, there's not really a good way for putting out fire. Like the
Firefighting
sound's
Simulator Sand.
called- Yeah, see,
Sand.
or
Sand.
douse,
Douse.
choke. They don't
Smother.
really reignite. You're like, oh, a fire reference. I get it.
Yeah, but it's the opposite of what you want.
Is it like a remake then? Reignite sounds like a remake.
Couldn't tell you, mate. Honestly,
The write-up doesn't mention it.
honestly, who cares?
yeah, very true.
Who gives a
Very
fuck,
true.
mate?
Very true.
I'll stick by what I'm saying. Avatar, great get. Rise of Ronin, great get. Firefighting will be fun to play with your mates. You get free player, you can play. That'd be good. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I really might try that.
I think that'll be sick.
We were all bigging up that game when it was first announced. Do you remember?
Yeah, I think it'll be really
I think
fun.
it made a shag list or two.
And we could wear our outfits as well.
We can.
We can.
Yes, we can.
I was Black
specials.
Yeah,
apparently.
I'm up for that. But then also, Citizen Sleeper 2, I'm keen for.
Citizen Sleeper 2 would be great.
Yeah,
I've only played one. I want to get onto 2. And
Yeah.
having it on the service, brilliant, because I didn't want to pay 15 quid or whatever it is.
Exactly, fantastic.
Yeah.
And then Psyops and Indigo Prophecy, 100% getting downloaded right away. Definitely keen for it. Psyops, like you've said, Davey, it might not be day one for me like you are. I might not book a day off work for it. But I'm going to go for that plat, 100%.
Is there a double in there, or is it even a single for me?
Single, I reckon.
I have a
So
double
you get
Buzzy.
a double.
You can have a double.
Yeah. Cheers.
And then Indigo Prophecy, I'm very keen to play because I've watched it. I've seen videos on it.
Have you? I haven't watched it.
Yeah, I watched the playthrough when I was a kid. I watched the playthrough years ago. It looked crazy. I remember a section where the building gets turned sideways. Looks mental.
Wasn't there something about that game when it launched where it was hugely problematic? There was like around the time it launched, there was either like 9/11 or there was some other big
I think so.
catastrophe.
Yeah.
And the game's about like a skyscraper falling down or something like that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, that is bad luck.
There was something about when it launched, the timing was so horrific. And I remember being picked up quite a lot because obviously I was subscribed at the time to official PlayStation magazine, and they were bigging up this game, Quantic Dream, French publisher, like really big fucking deal. They're like mocapping their studio, which was like unheard of at the time.
Yeah. No
And,
Andy Serkis in them days.
And then all that happened is like it got a fucking big pause button put on it because when they were going to launch it was the time of either like 9/11 or some kind of like bomb in Spain or something really big in Europe.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's 9/11.
It might
It's
be
the same
9/11.
as Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch had the same thing.
Did it?
The movie Lilo and Stitch. There was a scene where they take in. I don't know why I'm throwing Lilo and Stitch now on the show, but fuck it. Big quiz. They steal the spaceship at the end, right?
Right.
But in the original story, and there's animations for it, you can find it on YouTube. They steal a plane, and the plane flies between two towers.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a bit in The Simpsons as well where Homer goes to the bottom of the Twin Towers, and they've taken that out of circulation.
Of course they have,
The
yeah.
Simpsons. So any reference to the Twin Towers, like, they eliminate that now.
It's like with the Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man movie. The original trailer had the helicopter getting caught in a web between the two towers.
Two towers, yeah.
And now it's on the bridge, yeah?
Yeah, crazy.
Damn shame. Why eliminate the memory of the Twin Towers, bro?
Yeah, it's true. Why are they erasing it from existence? It's still in Sesame Street, or is it? Is it Sesame
we're going here. Yeah,
Kermit caused 9/11,
Kermit?
and it's canon. Kermit caused 9. What's Kermit in? It's not. It's the Muppets.
It's the Muppets.
Sorry, not Sesame Street.
Not Sesame
Kermit
Street.
canonically caused 9/11 because there's a movie where they're showing Kermit what would have happened if he was never born, and they show a scene with the Twin Towers still there.
Really?
So Kermit being born somehow caused 9/11.
That's a heavy take.
Yeah,
Mate,
that's the popular take.
maybe
mate.
that's what we
Really?
go in Fahrenheit 9/11 or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
Like Fahrenheit, maybe this is where it goes back to.
Who knows?
One
mate.
frog who gains sentience
One frog.
causes the Twin
You
Towers
never should have
to fall.
fucked that pig.
Yeah. Mate.
Ask Jeff Keighley.
Oh yeah, he knows.
He knows.
Fucking hell.
Mate.
Yeah, enough of that. But yeah, great month. Great month, boys.
Love it.
Great
Nice
man.
little detour there. All right, moving on. Who wants it? Davey, mate. Go on.
Ooh, over to me. Okay.
Cool.
So I got some really surprising news, ripping news, if you will. So the God of War show is having a really hard time right now.
Oh, this.
They're in the middle of filming, and they're having to recast Kratos after Ryan Hurst has injured his arm substantially. So he has torn his bicep off so much that he needs surgery from a stunt.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely mental. Let me just, for those people who don't lift, like,
Mate, everyone lifts on our show. They're all beautiful human
I hope
beings,
so.
and they're all stacked.
let me just tell you, if you're doing like a lying down bicep curl, you feel like your biceps are going to rip off. And you come off it and you're like, I've got to stop because I'm going to rip my bicep off. To actually rip your bicep off from your body is something that normally only happens to people that are absolutely on trend out the gills and they are training for Olympia, right? It
Yeah.
just doesn't happen to actors. It's a major injury.
Yeah, but they were asking him to be Kratos.
It's a major injury.
I think it happened to Logan Paul actually in wrestling recently.
Well, he
It
ripped
did.
his bicep.
Yeah,
Did,
yeah,
yeah,
where
I
he
think.
ripped his bicep off.
Shit.
But that was because he was catching someone that jumped out of the ring. Because he was meant to get hit by someone flying out of the ring, and he went to catch him, and I think his arm just went down, and he ripped his bicep.
It's an absolutely catastrophic. Like the two main muscles I'm always conscious that I may rip are my
Arse?
pectorals. No, pectorals. My ass can take anything.
I'm always ripping ass.
Yeah.
Pectorals
Ripping
and my
other ass.
biceps.
Yeah.
Right, like these are the two. And to do that now, I just feel really sorry for Ryan Hurst because can you
Oh,
imagine
must be
landing the
terrible.
role of Kratos?
Yeah,
Right,
he'd be buzzing.
absolutely buzzing. You're in the middle of filming and you get an injury so bad that the studio were like, "We can't wait for you. We've got to recast."
Yeah.
It's fucking grim. I feel really, really bad. All these reports from TMZ, by the way. So take that what you will. It feels grim. They can't film other scenes and wait for his recovery, but a bicep recovery is. It's not quick.
I saw it's like 8 to
It's-
12 months.
It's a
to
long
recovery
time. It's a long time. How do you feel about that Kratos may be cast again? And do you also have any ideas for who you would want to be the new Kratos? If you don't, then it's fine. But just in case.
Oh, well, build-wise...
Bill
Rock.
Goldberg.
I love Goldberg.
Goldberg
Oh my
being
God.
mental, mate. Fucking hell. I think build-wise, the only guy I could think do it is either like the guy who played The Mountain or Dwayne The Rock Johnson. But I don't want to see
I
The
mean-
Rock
I
as
mean,
Kratos. That'd be awful.
We got that guy from Reacher. He's pretty fucking
Oh,
massive.
Alan-
Massive.
He's
Alan
Richardson.
Richardson.
massive.
Yeah, he's huge, yeah.
Yeah, he's big.
In
He's a
terms of
big
actor.
fella.
And then the guy who played Shao Kahn in the most recent Mortal Kombat.
I haven't seen the new
He is
Mortal Kombat.
fucking massive. He is bigger than the Reacher guy.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
he's heavily tatted as well. The guy looks
Well,
crazy.
there's scenes in The
He-
Reacher where he bumps into people.
When I
bigger
look
than
at him, I think that's Davey in 10 years
On the trend.
on the trend.
On
On the
big
trend.
on the
and
trend.
and he's got tattoos like up his neck. 'Cause he's gone full on.
Yeah,
the
he's
guy.
gone full on.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
I've
No
gone
hair.
I've gone bald. Yeah.
yeah.
That's what happens.
But yeah, it's hard to pick, really, because they need to be absolutely jacked to fuck.
But Ryan Hurst one.
As much as the guy who plays Reacher, he's big and he's good.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't picture him as Kratos.
I
man.
can.
I don't think he has the voice.
No.
You know, they'd
You
have to
could-
dub over
Why
him
didn't you dub over him like they did with Darth Vader?
because Darth Vader had a mask.
Yes.
Kratos got a big beard.
Yeah.
We can't see sometimes when you speak, Spence, with that mustache.
Oh,
yeah,
mate.
exactly.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's just difficult though. If they could do dub, but it'd just be really hard, and chances are it wouldn't look great. You know, which is a shame. Or just cast the Kratos himself, the voice of Kratos. I know he's too old. He doesn't
Erling
want to do
fucking
it.
Haaland.
Fucking hell! What the
Erling
hell?
Haaland, why
Yeah,
would you
he's
cast
fucking
him?
stacked.
He is
And he's
stacked.
Norwegian.
He's
Yeah.
not stacked at all.
He is.
He is
He's
stacked.
He's a big lad.
He's a whippet compared to fucking Kratos, dude.
Mate, Haaland being Kratos.
Haaland's
Yeah.
That'd be
filming for a
sick.
year. Imagine he skips Man City because he's filming for a year. I don't
All
think
right,
monetarily
all right, his
it's worth
brother.
it for
His
him.
brother. Haaland's brother.
Fuck, I don't know.
That's
man.
what I'm saying.
That's crazy that Haaland's making more than he would if he was Kratos. You know,
Yeah, it
like
makes
way more
Way
as well.
more. Absolutely
Way
ridiculous.
more.
I really like your idea of Chris Judge.
Yeah, Chris Judge could do it, but he doesn't want to do it.
Well, he's also like probably 60 or,
That's what I mean. Yeah, he's
or like
a
late
bit
50s.
old. Yeah,
How old is Chris Judge?
I'm sure he's 60
Do you
something.
want to put a shot on it, boys?
I'm going to say 62.
62. Phil?
63.
62 in a day.
Are they all shots or are they extra shots?
Shot.
Just shots.
Just shots.
Just shots.
Just shots.
Just shots.
61.
Oh,
Hey,
oh well.
fuck off.
Me and Davey take a shot then.
I'll have one.
Yeah, have a buzzball, boys.
Pour us out.
A buzzball.
Have a bit of buzzball.
All right.
While you pour that out, I've got a few notes. So apparently Hurst is requiring surgery, and the recovery is not expected to fit in with the productions that is planned. The production has been paused despite around 4 episodes reportedly being filmed. Okay,
that's
guys.
Crazy, man.
Grim.
That's like halfway of the
So those
half the season.
episodes are now expected to be reshot once a Kratos replacement has been selected. No selection has been selected
No, obviously it's too recent. Anyway.
so far. and they hope to be returning to filming in mid-October 2026. So they've got to pull their finger out and find a new
Find someone
Kratos
quick.
very, very soon. But that must suck, because there was already some discourse out there on social media around the selection of Kratos, because some of the photos that were coming out weren't what I suppose the fans wanted
No.
from the God of War.
But that was pre-post. That was like...
It wasn't a flattering photo.
It wasn't a great photo, right?
No.
So fans already had a middling kind of opinion on this series, and now for it to be halted and a new actor to be warranted because of the injury, I see this as a positive thing, because it could turn around the options, the optics around this, and you could select a Reacher, you could select a Dwayne Johnson, you could select a Goldberg, a Bill Goldberg, right? Someone that people love. You could select a big Papa Pump for the role, right? And then people would be back onto this series and be like, oh my God, I can't wait for this series to come out because X is in there.
Yeah.
That's the way I'm reading these tea leaves. I don't think it's so bad for the series. I just feel for the guy, because that was a huge role, and it's not his fault.
No chance.
That his bicep was weak.
Oh, that's crazy.
It might have been big,
Wow.
but he ripped it.
He listens to the show.
Have you ever ripped your bicep?
I never fucking done niche, mate.
I really do. I think it's important to stress that for Ryan Hiss, I do feel so sorry for him. Like, that
sucks.
it must be awful. Like, it must be absolutely awful.
I wonder how his pay works, if he still gets paid for anything.
There's gonna be
Disability pay.
He's getting fucking. He's gonna be fine.
He might be alright.
He'll be fine.
Which bicep was it? Is he still in the jacket?
No idea.
He's got another arm.
Yeah, but you don't want to be jacking it left hand, you know.
Well, it depends. If he's absolutely shredded wheat.
Yeah, he's
I'm
probably
sure
got
it's
about 8 wives if he's that good looking, mate.
True.
Once you get jacked, the women can't stop.
That's what it is. It's generally more men, which is the thing I always explain to Karen. I'm like, it's normally whenever you go to the gym and you see other jack men, I'm like, he's in great shape. It's always me noticing. It's never Karen. It's never Karen. I'm not looking at all the other
her
little
eyes
gym
are only
buddies.
on you, mate. But that's a good thing.
Yeah,
But-
you're busy biting your lip at the other blokes.
Oh my God.
Karen's like, Matt, you look great today. You're like,
Look at
guy,
his
look at this guy.
legs.
I wish I looked like him.
How much you cycling, bro? Tell me your cycle. What's your blood work?
Yeah. Where'd you get your train?
But no, I do feel sorry for him. I mean, the thing is now, we're already a bit skeptical on this series right after that
That's
first
what I said.
image.
Yeah.
So wait and see.
Yeah.
Wait and see.
But pull one out.
Pull one out or pull one in.
Pull one out, boys.
Buzzball
Come
time,
on,
baby.
Buzzball time,
Fucking hate
baby.
buzzballs.
I
No,
never
this
tried
went down smooth when I had it a minute ago.
That's lovely. We shouldn't be shotting that.
Quick news.
That's way too
Ugh,
easy
I
to
don't
shot
like
that.
'em.
That's way
I
too
do not
easy.
like them.
It'll get you fucked, mate. You'll be surprised.
Spence, you are out of shots.
I know.
He's still got loads to give, though, hasn't he?
Yeah. Got 6 to give.
So, boys, quick news. We're going to be talking about PS5 emulation for Windows, because a PS5 emulator called Sharp EMU has reportedly managed to boot Astrobot on Windows PC. So this game is not yet playable, but this is an early technical milestone rather than a finished experience. Several PS5 emulator projects are now progressing, suggesting development is beginning to accelerate. Now, this has all become part of a story because of what Sony has chose to do now moving forward. So more and more emulation is coming out. There's people that want to preserve their games, and emulation is part of preservation of gaming. Okay, so now people are showing up with PS5 emulations. Okay, not full emulations of games, but they got something running. This is the start of it. Now, how does that strike you, Davey? I know probably in the past you've only played PlayStation games on PlayStation. Am I correct?
No,
Where else have you played them?
on PC for emulation. So,
Oh, you have?
Yes.
Maybe,
yeah.
maybe I'm doing you a disservice. Fill me and educate me, son.
Sure.
Wait, could I... Silent Hill?
Yeah.
Hey.
Educate
Any
me.
others?
Ooh.
Think about it. Think
Games
about it
can't
logically.
mentioned.
Yes. Which ones?
Outbreak.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
And...
Outbreak 2.
Yes.
Oh, was that actually? I thought you
Yes,
just
yeah, yeah.
categorized them together.
No. So it was a way to be able to play them online.
Yeah.
Thank God, because Capcom never shut them down for the fan project, and a way to play them in upscaled.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was able to capture the gameplay in. I think I even captured it in 4K. It was like wild.
It didn't
like,
look
my PC
4K.
Nah, that's just YouTube for you. It's great on my end. That's what I always say about the missus, mate. When she's like, "I'm sure that wasn't 7 inches." I'm like, "It is.
It is.
It is. You were lying."
For me, it is.
For me, it is. Yeah.
Once it goes in, it might not be.
Yeah.
Depends where you start measuring.
You're just fucking shallow. It's not
Measure
my
from the
fault.
arse crack, don't you?
Yeah, exactly.
From his knee.
yeah.
But yeah, so I've emulated a few things in my time. Not to the extent that you guys have, definitely not. But I do understand the advantage of emulation, and the big thing is that this obviously, let's just wind it back a bit. Just a boot, right? So it's
Just a boot at the moment.
It is just it's a milestone, but it's not anything to be like fuck the PS5 off right now, right? Like,
of course not. That's not what I'm saying.
No, I know. It's one of those things where the great thing that I like about this is that the modding community has managed to get together, and apparently it's moving a lot quicker forward now.
Yeah.
Because people are being like, we need to act, right? We need to work together. And I really appreciate that. It's great news. Piracy, as you were saying on the last episode, it's one of those things that's going to be a natural thing that just bubbles back up whenever people start taking the piss.
Of course. Anything negative that comes from a big company is just a green flag for the pirates.
Yeah.
It's just basically, there's some issues, let's go and mess it up. Let's make it worse.
Yeah.
Because the mentality of a pirate, it's not really to achieve anything, it's just to fuck people over. It's just like Bane in the Batman movie. He just wants to see the city burn.
Very true. Have you watched Dark Knight recently? Is this where you're coming
No.
at Dark Knight Rises? He's
I
watching
just
it
thought
last night.
I just thought I'd throw a couple more movie quotes in because, you know, I'm known as the person who doesn't watch a lot of movies. So from time to time, I'm going to slot them in to see if people notice.
Are you watching the films or are you just looking at references?
I've watched the film.
Yeah.
It wasn't an exact quote, obviously. I danced slightly around it.
The fire rises.
There we go.
Very nice. Very nice. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy for them to have achieved this milestone. I don't think it's a major talking point right now, but I am happy for them. And hell, if it means that PS6, if it is like fucking $2,000 or something, that's like even to the point where we're like, oh, pump the brakes, right?
Yeah.
If there's PS6 emulation, I'm not going to say no, right? Like, what, am I gay? I'm going to be like, yeah, sign me up, boys.
Put your freaking, raise your black flag.
Yeah, I will. I'll put the pirate. I always love an eye patch on a pirate. I reckon it looks great.
Turns you on, does it?
No, I just love it.
I think I love an eye
there was,
patch on a pirate.
There was a thing before where there was a guy. I was in Specsavers, and he had a glasses on one eye, and the other one was obviously a fake eye.
Yeah.
Really?
And I was like, dude, just get a monocle and an eye patch.
Did you tell him?
No. But get a monocle and an eye patch. It goes fucking
Or
stupidly
just get
hard.
sunglasses.
Yeah,
so
it's
no one
so
can
true.
see your fucking eyes.
Yeah, but what, are you blind?
You weirdo.
You need to wear them in the daylight too. And nobody.
You've got reactions.
I do, but not everyone
It
can
looks like a
afford them.
pedo when you walk in the shops.
They don't know where I'm looking.
That's crazy.
Eye patch goes silly hard.
Do you know why pirates wore eye patches?
Because they're blind at the eye?
No.
Why?
I thought, I swear I've told you this before, but I learned this in like year 9.
Not sunburn, is it?
No. So they wear an eye patch so that when they were like, if they raided a village at night or if they went into a cave or something, they'd swap the eye patch over the eye and this one would already be adjusted to the dark.
Really? Is that the reason?
But
Yeah.
that seems like it only takes an hour to readjust your eye, right? So you put it on an hour before you get there.
Yeah, but they just
Not
keep it
all
on.
the time. I want like a Solid Snake style eye patch you're always wearing. Right?
Oh.
Like Big Boss.
Just a really gruesome eye underneath.
Yeah, you
Like
want like
proper like
you want a big
Mank one.
scar.
scars.
A scar that
Not-
pokes
not-
above
not,
it.
Not looking the wrong way, because there was a kid in my school when I was growing up, right? And he had the like wonky eye that
Oh, you
looked the
don't want
wrong
that.
way.
Yeah, you don't want that.
And not me, but the amount of other people outside me that bullied this kid must be
Not me,
fucking
though.
awful. Shout out Thomas Ray.
Drop
It's
him.
bad.
You're on like Nick Fury in Winter Soldier when he comes in the end and he scans his eye, where it's just
Yeah.
got that scratch down there.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Yeah,
You want
yeah.
the anime
And it's
style
grey.
scar going up to your forehead up here, so they know that. Oh,
And you want it
shit's gone
red,
down.
bloodshot all the time, so it looks evil, like your evil eye, like the Sharingan.
No, you want
from,
nothing there. You
From
want,
Naruto.
From Naruto, that's what you want.
you want nothing there.
You want that grey one. That,
Yeah, yeah. You want just to scratch
got-
down
yeah.
your eyelid, and they've like super glued your eyelid down, and there's nothing behind it, bro.
Oh,
it's just a
shit.
scar down, and the scar comes down to here and up to here.
I mean, Kakake
Gangster.
Sensei, he's got a eye patch, hasn't he?
Who?
Kakake Sensei. Is that how you say his name?
I've watched like 30 episodes of Naruto in my life.
Oh,
bro.
right, okay. There we go.
Not my show.
Anyway, we'll move
What
on
a
quickly.
nerd.
Hang on,
What
I'm
a
not talking about
nerd.
this emulator, mate.
I'm coming back to you.
Oh,
I've got,
good
I've got
lad,
a
good
few
lad.
more talking points for you, Spence, because Davey's covered most of them off. So apparently there is a simpler games, they may run on this emulator, okay? While 3D graphic tiles require a little bit more work. So it's still in development.
Of course.
So a fully reliable PS5 emulator is still likely years away. But what does this mean for the future, Spence? I'm going to come over to you.
Sure, mate. So I'll arc it back to say I've played around with emulation since I was a kid. I've played around with emulation my entire life, really. I remember buying off eBay. This is my first time of emulating.
Okay.
I bought a disc off eBay for like £5.
You bought that How to Emulate for Dummies, bro.
No, not even that. Not even that, mate. Even easier than that, bro. I bought a disc that had an emulator on it.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
No way.
It had SNES, like NES, SNES, Mega Drive, just all on there with a shag load of ROMs. It was class,
Really?
mate. You just pop in your PC off your pop. Great. It was like £4. Bought 2 of them.
Bargain.
Amazing. I might still have
Imagine
it
going around the
somewhere.
pubs with that disc.
I might be able to get.
Yeah.
I might be
Do
able
you
to
want
get
the latest movies? Do you want a couple of ROMs?
No.
Oh, yeah, you got the new Zelda.
I got Altered Beast.
Yeah.
Spence like, oh, I bought 2 because I had 16-bit graphics. Get 32,
Get
baby.
32, baby.
I'll run PS1 with this.
I'd put a
I'm
new
putting
disc
both
drive in.
discs in the disc tray.
Yeah, fucking drunk.
Put 4 in, I get in 64, baby.
Shit, that shit getting 3D.
Quick math.
That's crazy. But then that spurred me on to start emulating myself, obviously.
Okay. What? So you can sell discs around the pub?
Nah.
Oh,
Just for me,
okay.
just for me. I ain't
Boys,
doing no
I
legal
got
shit.
something. I got something for you, boys. I got a ROM here.
Yeah, it is.
Don't let them see. Don't
Yeah,
let them see.
Have this. Now it's on USBs, mate. Even sneakier.
Oh,
Put them in little Kinder eggs.
Oh,
that's the
sneaky.
strat.
In Kinder Eggs.
Yeah, there's loads of drug dealers that deal. They put coke in Kinder eggs now, and that's how they deal it.
I mean, that must be the most obvious thing. You
A guy got busted yesterday.
buying a Kinder Egg from someone round the corner. It's the
Yeah.
most obvious thing in the world.
Guy got
right?
jailed for 2 years yesterday because he was selling in Kinder eggs, and they caught him.
Ridiculous.
But aside from the point, with PS5 emulation, I was going to arc it back. So I've played around with PS3 and very, very loosely PS4.
Have you?
Yeah, very
Wow.
loosely, just because I wanted to see how it was going. I do like keeping up to date with emulation. I haven't much lately, obviously, because my PC is on its fucking not even last
On its
legs.
knees.
It's doing nothing. That PC struggles to boot.
It's like that deer that I fucking speared.
Yeah, mate. Yeah,
It's on its knees.
it's dying, that PC. And my laptop, I just use it to edit, so that's fine. I'm exclusively game on the PS5 now. But PS3, I've emulated a few games. That took about 13 years to be somewhat good, and even then it still runs bad.
There's still a bunch of games that you will not be able to emulate reliably on PS3.
Yeah.
God of War is one of them.
Yeah,
It's
it's
one of the
tough.
harder games.
What, God of War 3?
Yeah.
Because of the combat, it's so hard. It's renowned in the emulation sort of community as being one of the more difficult ones to actually
Really?
emulate.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
So normally you can go to these websites and you can see the number of games. So you can say PlayStation 5 had, I don't know, 560 games or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
And then they'll give like, we can emulate 300 reliably, and then 200 of those will be perfect.
Yeah.
I
That's
get
what
you.
it is. It's basically that game on emulation is the equivalent to running Crysis on PC.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And no one can run Crysis to this day.
No, it sucks. That game's so poorly optimized, even though it looks like ass now. But it doesn't
Great
matter.
game, though.
PS4, I tried a bit. PS4's tough. Even now, you can't really run anything. Switch, Nintendo, you fucking run what you want. And also, pirate Nintendo. Just do it. I fucking hate Nintendo.
Just do it.
Just do it,
I'm
mate.
going to use a Nike slogan.
No,
Just
so
do it.
if I'm not crossing any boundaries by saying Pirate Nintendo, just do it.
Yeah, just do it. Fuck Nintendo. But
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it.
But for PS5 emulation, getting it to boot is massive. It is a big step. And we've
I almost got David to laugh there. He's cracked. Look at him.
he's going for the drinks, mate. He's going for the biggie.
I don't want this.
Oh, I changed his mind.
You're too pussy.
Have soju.
I'm gonna have
The cello.
limoncello, bro.
Oh,
Brand new
limoncello.
fresh bottle.
How many have we got left? Have I got two? Sorry, Spence. You were
Carry on your point, bro.
All right, sure.
Yeah, you keep talking.
So PS5 emulation, for it to be booting at all on Astros and being able to run other simpler games
I'll have one.
is fantastic. It's a really big step.
With this.
Obviously, emulation isn't what we want for the PS5 because you want to be playing it native, and that's the best experience you're going to get. But PS5 is going to disappear one day. We want good emulation at that time. It's going to be good, and we're getting towards that place. We've also very recently...
But Spence, imagine that we're in the future and you can reliably emulate the new Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Would you, though? Because you could just get it on PC.
No, I'll just buy it.
I mean, for a year, actually, it probably won't
Is
be
it
on
coming
PC.
out on PC?
It won't for a year, no.
I thought it was.
It might even be like 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be,
I think it'll be a year as well. There's such a massive market on PC, especially for like mods and stuff. But I know also recently the PS5 has successfully been jailbroken, and now people are getting Linux running on PS5.
Yeah, we reported on that, didn't we? At some stage, or at least we had it in the doc if we didn't talk about
It's
it. But
very, very
that
recent
was a huge
now.
thing. People just, I love that. I love that idea where they're like, I'm going to get this running on this.
Yeah.
Have you seen where they get Doom running on a pregnancy test?
Oh, mate, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
No way.
Like the original Doom, which takes nothing.
Yeah.
It would run off like a baby potato.
I've seen where people have it running on a fridge, and that's
Yeah,
always
yeah.
impressive,
Yeah.
right? And that's always the thing where I think I wish I had a fridge that run Doom.
Yeah.
You know, my
That's
fridge
crazy.
is shit. It doesn't run Doom, bro.
Yeah, not even cold.
No.
It's a warm fridge.
It's cold.
Fuck's sake.
It's cold, but it doesn't run Doom.
Yeah, man. But we're heading towards the future of it, where everything's getting jailbroken, everything's getting emulated. That is the future. That's the way it's going to be. Because then a PC is an everything system. We've already got SNES, GameCube, fucking Mega Drive, PS3, PS2, PS1, Xbox. Xbox runs really well, I think, emulation-wise. I know this Duck Station for like PS1, PS2, really good. That's what I use anyway. But don't download it, emulation, unless you have your own ROMs. Download your own games, you know. That's the way it goes. Fucking play what you want. But PS5 heading towards that way as well. Also, whilst this is still in the generation of PS5, is mega impressive. Usually it's a few years after the generation. So it's a good step. And I think we're going to head towards a future where PS5 will run really well on PC. The only issue I have with it is that most of the library is coming to PC anyway. So what is the point?
Not first party, you won't.
There's a lot of them are. A lot of them aren't, surely.
No, it's done now. It's done now. They've already called that.
No,
Totally done. No single player PlayStation games are going to PC ever.
I do love, though, that the emulation community has got more PS3 games emulating on PC than we're getting on PS5.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
ridiculous.
They've had more time, to be fair.
Of course
They've had a lot of time.
Yeah. And more reason to do it,
Yeah.
because there's some quality on
You can
PS3.
emulate more games than you can currently get
Yeah.
on the PS3 store.
Ridiculous.
But,
Cheers, mate.
go on, boys. Go on. Chin, 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 chin. Jig it.
Jigger, man.
I'm going to have one after this, my little bit of news. But yeah, I fully support this emulation. As long as you own the games, it's all legal. all that.
Obviously. We're
Of
not
course.
saying actually.
Yeah. I'd never support going on a website like Emu Paradise or
Pirate Bay.
Pirate Bay. I'd never support that. And I'm definitely not
No.
telling you to just download these and play them. I would never advise that.
Or if you're in the cross on a Thursday or possibly a Tuesday evening sometimes.
I might have a
when I'm
disc.
coming back from work, might have a couple of CDs in my bag,
Yeah. But I'm not advising that you buy those off Phil for a very affordable price.
which would be 2 pints.
Yeah. I'd never advise that.
£10.
Oh, Davey does them for 10 quid. I do them for
10 quid's 2 pints at the cross, isn't it?
No.
£9.80.
Not if I'm in there in the day.
Oh, is it not cheaper? Is it?
Cheaper in the day.
Oh,
we
nice.
got variable pricing in the cross.
Oh,
Variable
fair.
pricing.
Yeah,
I
Love that.
Class.
Love that.
Oh yeah. But yeah, emulate your games, man.
emulation, baby.
Beautiful thing.
Anyway, quick news. That's my quick news. Well, I think we're back round, aren't we? So, Spence,
Yes, mate.
back
over
round to
me.
you, bro.
Oh, goodness, Spence, we.
Of course, mate. Everyone's favourite host. Except for AI's.
Which is me.
Yes, mate. So, quick news.
Because I was the one who asked quick news.
Yeah, exactly
AI.
right. You were like, AI, who's the best host, by the way? Pick me.
By the way, I own the account and I pay for the account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, for my bit of quick news, my second bit of quick news, I know you're going to love this one, listeners. It's fucking marathon, baby.
Marathon!
But we're not just giving you an update on our time at Marathon. I know you're sick of that, although I will try again in the future, I promise you. It's the Marathon mid-season 2 update preview. So we've got a few notes on what is coming to Marathon Season 2. And they are as follows. We get a new experimental PvE mode called Vault Breaker. This is basically you get a chance to play Cryo Archive and learn the map without anyone else in Cryo. So it's just a good chance for you to learn, really, more than anything. But you don't get to keep anything you take in. It actually gets taken away from you, which is a damn shame. Not take
anything
in.
you take in?
Not anything you take in, sorry. Anything you take out.
Oh, okay. So you still get the stuff you take in?
I believe so.
No. So the way it works is you get a separate... sorry, jump ahead. You get a separate little loadout you take in. It's like kind of like a sponsored kit, but not quite. And what happens is on the back end, when you come out, so you get out of that place, you get points that then you can redeem within this specific mode.
So a standalone kind of.
It stays away from the main. The main.
I like
It's like
that.
a new armory type thing.
I like
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite nice. There's new armory offers going as well. So new daily rotation of deluxe weapons, cryo key templates, prestige weapons, and stuff like that. There's unique sponsored kits and upgrades you'll be able to get. There's an update to the crews and queues. So there's a solo queue for cryo, apparently, which is insane. And more codex challenges, rewards, sandbox, and updates. Loads of patches to weapons and runners, shells. Lots of new fucking stuff. And a lot of nerfs as well, actually.
Yeah, it's important to stress. One of the big things that's come out of this is that the Waster is getting a buff.
Yeah, boy.
So the Waster shotgun, for anyone that knows Marathon, the Waster shotgun started off in Season 1 as being an absolute tour de force, right? An essential gun you need to run. And now it's a very expensive gun to put in the carry system.
Yeah.
So you take them out to then sell them off. Now, a couple of things that haven't been mentioned in this, the carry system's getting a reset. So it's being buffed back up to what it used to be. So Marathon has fucked over people like us three this season.
Yeah.
Because we don't play as much as we used to. And so people who...
I don't know why that is, because the game is still absolutely fabulous.
We're just busy, man.
Summer.
It's horrible.
Summer.
Yeah, the heat.
The
heat's had a big effect on me.
Summer, dude. We're busy.
Yeah.
When Marathon came out, I was on my cut. I was doing nothing but staying inside and playing video games.
Yeah.
I'm busy, bro. You guys are busy. It's exactly the same.
know.
It's that time of year.
I hate life.
That's all it is.
Yeah, sucks,
That's all
doesn't
it
it?
is. Winter coming up soon. Marathon Season 3.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
Oh,
I
hell
love this.
yeah.
I love this.
Yeah,
Leave him
mate,
hanging.
mate.
Oh.
Don't
No,
leave me
that's my
hanging.
boy, mate. He's for me today.
Yeah. So the thing is, there's been a few changes back to what it used to be at the start of the season before we left.
Yeah.
Right. And so carry systems had a 50% apparently increase. So anything you've got in your vault right now, do not put it in. I'm completely full right now, waiting for the mid-season update, then sell everything I have because we get 50% more.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, like everyone maxed them out. Like all streamers and stuff maxed out really quick at the start of the season, and then they put a nerf on to reduce it by 50%. Now they're increasing it by 50%.
Well, they didn't know how it was going to go.
Pardon?
The cradle system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't know how it was going to go because this is the problem, I think, with Marathon. You've got lots of different, can we call them demographics, I suppose, like in the sense that we've got the casuals, the very casuals that will jump in and just have the odd session. We've got the kind of mid-range, which this season I'd probably class us within. I'm probably towards the lower end, you're towards, I suppose, the higher end, especially Spence, because you've been playing a little bit more than the rest of us.
Yeah.
And then you've got streamers who are just no-lifing it.
Yeah.
So how the fuck do you balance that?
It's tough, man.
For this style of game, which is all about going in, for people who don't know, it's an extraction shooter. So the whole goal of this really is to go in and find the best weapons to extract, and then to go in, you're fully kitted up, and then you just own the map. You can get better weapons, and you can come back out, and then you could upgrade your stats, can't you? You could chop them in and upgrade your stats. That's kind of the loop behind Marathon, isn't it? Like, if I'm putting it down to bare basics. But from Bungie's point of view, like, that must be, even though they're storied when it comes to live service because of Destiny and Destiny 2. How do they balance that and make it fun for everybody? And I feel like these changes, they're trying to keep up with the trends that are happening, but it's still new for them.
I think the problem is you can't, right? Like, I think the thing is you can't. And I think as soon as
I'd love to sit in an investor meeting and have him across the table and just go, do you know, I just can't.
Yeah, just
can't do it.
I think that the best thing they can do is be like, yeah, we've got level-based matchmaking in. If the streamers want to all play against each other, then fine.
That's what they're doing, yeah.
What difference does it make?
The
It
issue
makes
is as
our
well-
lives much harder.
If you want their level of loot, the streamers, you just have to beat them once.
Yes, but it's also getting into their level, which we aren't in.
No, exactly,
So we
yeah.
can't get in there. So the thing is, Spence, and this isn't a humble brag, but you and me have been running into...
Wait for humble brag.
Yeah, we've run into trios, right? We're playing trios with
As
two
duos,
of us.
as duos, yeah.
And we're running over teams, right?
Yeah,
We're
we're doing well.
absolutely running over teams. And it's because
Last season we did as well, when I was with you much more.
No, but that was a trio against trio.
Yeah.
Me and Spence were running solos, just us two, no other third person, against teams of 3, and we're screwing them. But
Yeah.
that's because we are so low level
We're level 60-ish.
that we're fighting with people that probably don't understand the game, right?
Yeah.
So we're like, one-on-one, we are fucking destroying people, right? Like, it's an impossible task to balance this game. It's impossible. And I think the way they've got it at the moment with the level-based system is perfect. I think if streamers want to know life and they want to go in and get level 100 in 2 weeks and then bounce, fine. Just let them do that. Like, why spoil the rest of the loot for the rest of us, right? Like, can you imagine how good, like, Night March would be if we were going in there getting, like, golds at this point?
Yeah.
Like, they had those on week 1 and 2.
Yeah, they farmed it as well.
And they farmed it and ruined it for everyone else. We're at their level now, like, months in, that they got to in, like, week 1.
Yeah. And I've
Right,
got
like-
one yellow, and it's because you gave it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem I see is, and basing it more off what the feedback I've received from you, is that the lobby queues are taking longer and longer. So the way I'm sort of reading the tea leaves and the way that probably works is they're expanding the levels. So the sense that when we first started playing the game, because there were so many people playing, it was so much tighter. So you would get people all around the same level as you. Not in terms of skill, because you guys are cracked, right, on the sticks. You're way above them. But in terms of level, if you're if you're level 20, you're going in against level probably 22 to 18 because it's so tight.
Yeah, yeah.
But because naturally this game, and I don't think it's warranted because this game is incredible, there has been a natural drop off. Those waiting times have increased. So now you're going in at level 20 against maybe a level 40.
Yeah.
That's a possibility these
More
days,
likely,
right?
yeah.
And I think the longer this game goes on, unless Bungie can change that optic, which they're struggling with, and they've had quite a big change in terms of the management of Bungie, that I've heard recently.
Yes.
I think one of the main directors has left.
So the actual game director's left.
Was left.
And so he got announced earlier today, of the day of recording, that he's left. He's 18 years
Yeah.
in
Wow.
Bungie. He's left. He was the game director of Marathon. He's left. To me, it makes a little bit more sense why he's left.
Yep.
The game shipped. It's on season 2.
He's done with it.
He's done.
His job's done.
He's done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
So they need someone to carry it forward, don't they? They
do.
need someone to inspire and bring back that pizzazz
Hire me.
that maybe we still feel for the game, because then it would make it more competitive and more fun. I wouldn't want to go in now as someone who hasn't spent a lot of time in season 2 going up against level hundreds.
Yeah.
You know,
tough.
because that sucks. That's boring. That no one wants that. You want to be competitive against people that are higher than you but still can beat, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's the struggle now Bungie are faced with.
I
Now,
completely agree.
going back to what sort of Spencer was saying about this sort of mid-season update, I very much see Bungie testing the waters with this PvE. And I think this could be the future for Marathon on the side of the PvP stuff as well. I think the game could potentially become a lot more split than it ever has been, right? Because if you look at if you look at Destiny, there was a lot of that within it, wasn't there? There was a lot of PvE, there's a lot of PvP, and people loved that. I think the essence of Destiny 3 is bubbling up now. And we're getting some of those ideas moved over to Marathon, and I think that's what we're seeing. They're trialing it now with Cryo Archive to see if it works with this crowd. And then in Season 3, that's where they're going to go full PvE. And I think PvE is going to be a huge thing in Season 3.
You are completely right, because they've already announced that in Season 3 is a pure PvE mode coming out. So you are completely right. You've read the tea leaves completely right. So
I probably just read a blog post.
Yeah, read the article. He's read the article.
But yeah, so Season 3 is a pure PvE mode, which is split the fan base down the middle, as you would expect. Because the people that like PvP, like I would put myself and Spencer in that same category. PvP. Like me and Spence at the point, right, where we're playing Marathon, we hear a gunshot, we're like, I think that's northwest. We're like, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Even if we're on fucking basic bitch kits,
and it's only like, 2 of us, there's 3 of them. We're like, we can take these guys.
We can do this. We can do this.
Yeah.
And so, especially like with the shells we're playing right now, with like I play Vandal and you're playing fucking Thief at the moment.
Yeah,
we're in every fucking crack or orifice they got, bro. And there's always a moment where it's like one of us get down. It's like, dude, you got this.
Yeah.
You got this. It's fine. Like, it's one of those things. And not everyone's like that, right? People are the opposite side, where they're like, they hear a gunshot, they're like, yo, why don't we rotate away?
Yeah, let's go south.
Let's go south. And so for those players, I get a PvE mode. I get it. I think the problem for me is I'm on board with how bloodthirsty this game is.
Well, this is going to benefit you surely anyway, because all those players to do that will be in the PvE lobbies.
The problem is that it just splits the player base even more.
Yeah, the queue times will be massive.
We were talking about COD last episode when we were saying about like how they've got the DLC queue, right? Can you imagine how many people who walk away from getting fucked over on this and just want to fight bots, just want to have a nice, easy time, to have lovely, friendly experiences?
Do we think bots are easy, though? Do you think that's the easiest route? Because I remember when we were playing COD and we were playing against the computer.
Oh, on COD, on the co-op mission.
The co-op missions were solid. But that's where I imagine and hope Destiny, I want to call it Destiny, I hope Bungie go with Marathon. Because if it is what you think it's going to be, which is the pussy version of PvP, then what's the point, right? If it's the standard bots that we face now, as difficult as they are, and they are difficult for some people, they're not
a free kit.
They're not difficult enough.
Yeah, difficult.
It needs to be to the level of those Spec Ops missions that we were playing.
Yeah,
on COD, because they were a hell of fun.
Yeah,
they were so difficult. They were scripted as hell, and I'm happy with that. But it was fun, it was hard, and it was challenging, right?
Yeah. It was puzzles.
And puzzles as well. They introduced that a lot within COD. So they need to do that here, I think, within.
They kind of have. It's just exclusively cryo. I want to see a new map.
Yeah,
a new cryo map, a new big one.
I've got problems with Marathon at the moment. I've voiced these online, and one of our listeners and a fan of my old YouTube popped up, and I voiced up. They were asking like, what's the problems with Season 2? And I'm like, there's too many repeat contracts.
Yeah,
like, why?
Well, it's the same contracts, isn't it, from Season 1?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I
just
said
kind of
that.
boring.
I said, why am I doing the same contracts again? And and this listener popped up and he said, "Oh, you're not doing the specific stuff." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "Oh, when you get past those basic contracts, you get other ones." I'm like, "Yeah, you might get one in like
but you got to get past them first.
But you got to get all the other ones through. Like, it feels lazy, right? It feels lazy, and I think they could really differentiate it by having each season feel completely different. Like when I think about Apex, the things I love about Apex, I like. Obviously, you didn't play Apex much as I did, but I joined in with randoms on Apex, and they'd be like, "Oh, you've got this skin or this emote
From season 2.
from season 2. I can't believe you had this mission from back then. We don't have that anymore. Like, how was that, right? Like,
Halo had the same thing, didn't it? At a certain point, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Certain skins for certain
Halo
things
5, I think,
that were
yeah.
like locked to certain periods of time.
It feels
same,
nice.
Same as World of Warcraft, right?
Fortnite have it as well.
Everyone would be like, "You've got this, you've got that from this period, you've got this from this raid." And until transmogs came into the game, those were the only ways to get those item sets.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a story, and you would want to go back to that, and a time and a feeling, and there's a lot of that Marathon, I think, is missing out on.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. If you had like exclusives, like we all know, when you're going through and maximizing the silk, it's something you think about last second, right? It's not a big deal. If you had like a skin specific thing that was like you've maxed level 2, right? Like you've got level 100 in season 2, right? You get a specific skin for that.
Or you've killed everybody in the map,
Yes.
or something like that. Something ridiculous,
Challenges,
right?
yeah, challenge skins.
Yeah, something like that gives you something
They
specific.
kind of exist, just not really. Like there's
It's
the
not as
Cryo
cool.
Archive skin. You get a skin for beating compiler.
You got that, didn't you?
Yeah, of course, mate.
But it's not that cool though.
Of course.
No,
Wasn't,
it's
wasn't
not-
through skill, that.
But it's not
Not to
also-
rag you out, Spence.
It was,
but
I did
it's,
nothing.
It's not also that cool. Like it's fine.
Mate, I never use it. As ugly as
It's
hell,
just
that skin.
average, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's just
It's
average.
such a
It's not
dog
like
shit
a
skin.
Thunder Fury or like Bloodfang
Yes, yeah,
in World
yeah.
of Warcraft, which are like legendary things to own, right?
Yeah.
And even my character now, I'm like, my character owns those skins, and it's still a big deal, right? And still owns those weapons. Marathon doesn't have that.
They do also have, like, if you complete all of a faction's priority contracts, I believe you get a skin for the faction.
Cool.
I know, yeah.
But
that's
are
it,
they
though.
cool skins?
No.
No.
I think Marathon suffers because
The Traxxas one's good.
most of the skins are pretty fucking cool. You know, how do they
very-
elevate skins in Marathon? I don't know, because
the problem
everything
is-
looks great,
And the problem is, you get something that would elevate it, right? You get like a fucking halo,
and then you never want to wear
You
it.
don't want to
and
wear
then
it.
you wouldn't
Yeah.
wear it because you get fucking domed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
always
yeah.
wear the darkest skin I have. That,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
same.
Just the black skin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same as Modern Warfare, that's all people did. Yeah. It is what it is. I'm hopeful, though, for Marathon. I think this season's going to be good.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of nerfs. Assassin got a heavy nerf. Cradle, you can prestige it now, is a thing.
Okay.
You can go, once you've maxed out, you can go beyond.
That'd be nice.
It's crazy.
Seeing as I've only maximized one area of it so
Yeah,
far.
it takes a long
How
time.
fast
yeah.
can a man run?
Quick, bro. Quick. It's a
Fast
marathon.
when you're a streamer, bro.
Yeah.
I know what Davey maxed out first.
Yeah, go on.
Looting.
No,
Man, that's me, bro. I'm the
No.
looter.
a heat gauge, bro.
Oh, what's that? So you
Engage.
can run further
So I can
and get
run
that
further.
loot.
You can
I'm
slide
playing
more.
Vandal. I'm playing Vandal.
Oh,
So
makes
that's
sense.
Yeah,
why.
which means his ultimate resets his heat, so he doesn't need it really.
It's still handy.
yeah,
Doesn't
yeah,
the
yeah.
sand his shell?
No.
Good. Cool.
But yeah, I'm hopeful, man. I'm hopeful. I think they're gonna do well in the future. We need the player base. That's it. That's all it is.
We need to play a bit more, I think, boys. I think that's the signal.
I'm on, bro. I'm on there.
I think it's more me than anyone else.
Boot it up, bro. You're like level 20. Get on.
Right, let's have another shot and move it on, shall we?
Yes, boys.
Go on,
Actually, I'm
Davey.
done with my shots, but I'll have one anyway.
We'll have one of the ones that you need to nominate.
No.
Yeah, nominate yourself.
Yeah, nominate yourself.
Why would I do that? You've got something to give, Phil.
Because you're an absolute man.
You're
Absolute
a
legend.
bro. You're a legend.
Fuck.
Come on, Ledge.
No. Actually, I got 6 to give, so I'll make it 5. I'll have one.
Go on then, give me a single.
Jigger. Blue.
So we're on the limoncello for the listeners rather than the viewers. The viewers can see this because Davey nearly spilt that all over his lovely floor. So we've got some limoncello. He's jiggering it up for each of us.
He did spill it on his table.
So far, we've been drinking sours, limoncello, and we've got a huge buzzball. One of the biggies.
Yeah,
I don't know if any of the listeners out there have ever tried a buzzball, but I do not like a
Yeah, I just
buzzball.
haven't,
They're
mate.
fucking rank. So here we go, limoncello, chin, chin, chin.
Chin chin. Me as well.
So that's, excuse me, that's all my shots now.
That's
Oh.
limoncello brought back from Portugal.
Portugal, it's a strange place to buy limoncello, isn't it?
It is.
It's not Italy.
It's Europe though.
It's some kind of foreign.
Yeah, true.
It's close enough.
They sell
Shout
limoncello.
out Portugal.
Shout out Lisbon.
Shout
Shout out Lisbon.
Chucking out a limoncello brew. Quick news. So my quick news is from Bethesda. Bethesda tweeted this out a couple of days ago, and it's a massive note. It's an update on what Bethesda have been up to. Now, if you remember from the last episode, I was very much complaining about the fact that Bethesda have been sleeping on their fucking gills because they've had 2 seasons of the Fallout series on TV, and there is no new Fallout show.
Game.
Yeah, game.
Thank you very much.
It's hard drinking this.
So, Bethesda put out a tweet, and it is massive, right? It talks about how many Starfield players they've got, how they're created by players, how many people are modding Skyrim, and blah, 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 blah,
How many
blah.
Starfield players they got?
Yeah, 70 million, apparently.
Are they?
Apparently. But you think, how many people...
current?
Well, no. 70 million in total, bearing in mind they launched on Game Pass day 1, right? So it means nothing.
So all of Game Pass plus
12.
Yeah.
Lewis and
No one else.
Yeah.
his mum.
Players mean nothing, right? Like, sales mean something.
Yeah.
Players mean nothing, right? In this kind of thing. Anyway, they're talking about how they're still working on the new Elder Scrolls.
I'm making a lot of noise here.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Sorry, listeners.
So what they're saying is that our teams are now developing the Elder Scrolls 6 and Fallout 5 on Creation Engine 3, a shared technology program we built since Starfield's launch. It allows our teams to support multiple projects simultaneously with new tools, rendering, and systems that define our games. Fallout 5 is currently in pre-production, miles away,
Yeah.
while the Elder Scrolls 6 is our primary development focus today, with the majority of our team currently working on the next chapter of the franchise. For over 65 million copies sold, players are still exploring Skyrim 15 years later. But we know it's been a very long wait for the sequel. The next chapter is on the way. We're planned to be, loving how it looks and playing it every day. The big things in this is that the Elder Scrolls 6 is still years away. Right? Let's put that out there.
When was it announced? Launch of the Xbox
Does
Series?
anyone want to Google this?
I'm
It's a
sure
long-
it's 2019.
Just put a shot on this, I reckon, outside of our normal shots we got to take. Put a shot on, when do you reckon the Elder Scrolls 6 first announced? I reckon 2008.
2010.
Okay, I've Googled it. I haven't searched. 2010. 2008. Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah.
All right, 2019. You guys mental.
7 years ago. Oh, yeah, it probably is more.
June
more.
10th, 2018.
Yeah.
During Bethesda's
Yeah.
Day
Davey's
3
got to take a
showcase.
shot. He's the worst.
You boys insane. Do you not
Yeah.
remember watching it?
Yeah, I do remember watching it.
2008.
I was playing the game. I just went 1 more than Davey or 2 more than
That's
Davey.
crazy, boys. When did Skyrim come out?
I'm drinking, bro.
That's
What are you having? Buzzball?
Yeah, Buzzball.
Soju?
Yeah. Well, let's put the show back on track. So, anyway, big things are that...
Sorry, listeners.
Well, that wasn't me that time.
Skyrim was announced in 2010.
Yeah, I fucked up. Okay, I'm drinking. Big things are Elder Scrolls still in production. Long time away, probably a couple more years out. Fallout 5 still in pre-production.
Even after Elder Scrolls, probably.
Absolutely mental. Yeah, will obviously be after
Oh, you never
Elder
know.
Scrolls. Obviously will. They've announced that there's a Fallout New Vegas in the works,
New Vegas 2. Yeah.
potentially. And they're doing a remaster of Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. Cool. Cool. Now, for me, I'm very excited about Fallout 3. Very excited, dude.
Yeah, you got into it, didn't you?
Yeah, mega into it.
It's my favourite
Like,
one.
I loved it. I really enjoyed it. I'm playing it on PS3 at the moment. And
Barely.
that is, well, yeah, barely. I got other things to do, dude. I got Legend of Firewall to play.
You've done it.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to that. So that's a big deal for me, like a really big deal. And for a lot of Fallout players out there, they'll be exactly the same.
Yeah.
Are you guys excited to experience Fallout 3, New Vegas, etc., and so on a new console generation?
I'll take it because I am a Fallout fan. Arguably a Fallout fan. I'm not massive in the Fallout.
Okay.
Fallout 4 I bought on release day, by the way. Played it for about 6 hours. Never touched it again.
What? Only 6 hours?
Yeah, I bought it.
Wow.
All day I was like, oh, I just shouldn't buy it because I'm not going to play it. And I caved and I didn't play it. I knew I wouldn't. but I do want to go back to it at some point because I know it's good. Fallout 3 is the only Fallout game I've actually completed, and the DLC, and I adore Fallout 3.
Nice.
If it gets remastered, I won't play it again. I don't need to. I have it on PC, and I can upscale that shit to fuck.
Oh, dude.
It looks great. But New Vegas, absolutely I will play.
While he's talking, I've got 3 shots to give. We're going to have one each.
Say less.
Cool.
Pour
What we
'em
having?
up.
Do you want to line them up? Limoncello. Keep talking, Spence.
All right, mate. Yeah, sure. So New Vegas,
You're on a
very,
flow.
very keen to play, especially if there's a New Vegas 2 on the horizon like there apparently is. And I reckon that'll be the one we get first. Because especially since Season 2 of Fallout, spoilers if you haven't seen it, is majorly revolved, that's crazy, majorly revolved around New Vegas. So I'm very keen for that. Fallout 5, I could give a fuck. Elder Scrolls, I could also give a fuck. Hated Skyrim. Thought it was dog shit. Mostly just because my save kept corrupting, and I've talked about that before in the past. But also, Elder Scrolls 6 is years away. That's crazy. This show, what has happened this episode? The level of... we always say our like quality is so above and beyond every other podcast.
Well, in some of the AI responses that we had, quality in terms of editing and audio was one of the main feedback points that we had. Because I was doing some searches just to give you an idea what happens behind the curtain. I was trying to understand our positioning in terms of what people are seeing from us on the internet. Of course, they'll see TikToks, they'll see YouTube Shorts, they'll see, the episodes come out on Spotify, on YouTube, etc., etc. But I was wondering how we position ourselves. And one of the things is the quality of the sound, the visuals, and the interaction between us.
We care about the show.
It's like, like we're likened to a pub conversation. It's a bunch of friends just having a chat.
Yeah, we are mates.
Which is lovely.
That's the benefit of the show. We actually care about the quality. You boys, I'll admit, I do care about the quality, but you boys definitely more than me. But
well, we do a lot of the extra kind of promotion.
I do niche
stuff.
I do jack shit. I edit when it's my turn to edit as best I can. Sometimes. If I'm busy, I'm busy. But
this is your edit, right?
Yeah, I can do this one. This week I got nothing on until Friday.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so I can do this one. That's fine. But talking about this, it's jokes. But yeah, I think our quality is above and beyond a lot of other PlayStation podcasts, and I think that is why we are number 1 in the UK at the minute.
And all I would say,
and look,
to be honest,
sack off this news, by the way. Let's talk about this.
Number 1 in the UK. I've started to use that as a marketing approach now, and I've noticed that people just blindly follow us, which is lovely. So thank you if you have.
Thank you very much.
Because we are number 1.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
And to be honest, it wasn't that hard.
It took us a number of years.
It wasn't that hard.
No, it wasn't. We've not done anything like above and beyond, but it has taken. We've been doing this
done a
podcast
couple
for like 7 years.
Collabs, and we spoke to a couple of different people who have a couple of like minor celebrities on. We've had, my friend from the Gadget Show on and things like that. We just helped the show. It's just been great. And we always want to get better. So if there is anything out there, guys, listeners and viewers, that you can see that will help us, let us know. But we've derailed this until Davey's come back.
Yeah,
and I think he's got to the point of this point. So we're going to talk about Fallout and then bringing out a bunch of games. So my 2 cents on all this.
To me, my co-host.
Why has it taken so long for them to get to this point and understand? And what I gotta think about is what's happening at Xbox at the moment. There isn't a lot of like push through in terms of games at Xbox, is there? Things are changing at Xbox. They're wanting to move towards the future, and they want their main name, which of course we talked about last episode, didn't we, Davey?
Of course.
Where's Davey? He's not here.
With the guys from Doom had like started to lose some of the people that actually make Doom. id. Yeah. And now they're like, well, maybe we're going to push forward and put all our money into the Fallout guys.
Yeah.
We're going to put some pressure on exactly what PlayStation should be doing with the Media Molecule and push them to make fucking games. And if they are their main studio, they've got others, haven't they? That make a lot of money as well. But the main one for the console, and the reason to buy the console, get that production going. But we ain't seen these games for ages. This is a Project Helix game.
I've got a thought about this as well.
Go on.
Anyway,
Go on.
do you think Bethesda even wanted to post this, or do you think Xbox told them to try and cover up all the bad news they've just had?
Yeah.
PlayStation need this as well.
No,
that's why they're doing Uncharted 4.
Oh yeah, I
again,
love that.
remake.
Xbox caused this, bro.
Yeah,
100%.
100%.
Like 100%. Xbox, Bethesda haven't put a community post out for 10 years, dude.
I know, yeah.
This is the first time.
Yeah.
And all I can say is optic blast, baby.
This guy.
Brilliant.
We're going to try that on.
Of course. Very tight.
Yeah, I bet. Cheers, mate. I can see your
Yeah,
veins
for
popping out your
Davey's head, it'll slip right on your
Fucking
head.
hell.
Well, not what Spence said. He's got a bit fucking egghead.
Oh, you got a massive head.
Well, I'm going to break it, mate.
Nah, it stretches, bro.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's tight, dude. What, you think Cyclops gets it easy?
I can't see.
No, not with it lit up, dude.
Fucking
You ain't seen
hell.
Right, for all the listeners, we're trying on Davey's
Cyclops
headset. Yeah, visor.
This is awful. I like it. It looks great.
Yeah, that's cool.
Getting it on is fucking effort.
Terrible.
Mate.
Yeah,
Jeez,
terrible.
and it's warm.
I would love you, right, to give us kind of a saying from a different X-Man.
What, a different X-Man?
Yeah, instead of Cyclops.
Berserker Barrage.
Oh, hate God, man.
Brilliant.
Hate
Oh, yeah.
Look into the camera and give us a Berserker
Berserker
Barrage.
Barrage. Oh shit, it's flashing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Press the button, bro.
Oh my God.
You're doing an optic blast, bro.
Mate, you're looking hot.
Yeah, I feel hot. This is hot on my head, I'll be honest.
Looking
This
cool.
fucking hell.
Where'd you put the batteries?
They go in the earmuff.
That's it.
Try it on.
I will do. I'll give it a go now.
Jesus
Keep talking,
Christ.
guys.
This episode's a mess, but I love it. Let's go.
You're editing.
That's right. I'll keep it all in.
So, Spence, it's over to you for your next bit of quick news, I reckon.
Are we just done with that, are we?
Yeah.
All right.
Surely
so,
we're done.
I've done both my newses.
Well, we're done.
We're done. No, Phil, surely. Phil's next.
Yeah,
But I can't read with this on.
So, oh, you look good, man. You,
do
look good as Cyclops,
You do look
dude.
good as Cyclops,
You
man.
look good. Audience.
It's not so hard. I'm all right.
Oh, I just got a big head then. I didn't thought I had a big
You
head.
got that fat head, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck, bro? Couldn't
Right,
see me
is it my
blasting
news?
optic bleed.
It's your news.
Quick news. So, guys,
So dumb. I love it.
I'm bringing it on to the. Is it the last piece of
Last
news?
bit of
It's
news,
the
mate.
last bit of quick news. It's
Got there
probably
in the
not
end.
been the quickest of news because we are drinking. And we derailed this many and many times, but I'm going to bring it back on track. And we're going to talk about the Ratchet & Clank Ranger Rumble mobile launch. Okay, guys?
That's what we're talking about.
So this is a free-to-play mobile hero shooter heading towards the world of iOS and Android. You choose from 12 heroes at launch, including Lombax, robots, aliens, each with unique abilities and cosmetics. The game combines real-time competitive multiplayer for you, and then some PvE elements for me, and it features 6 different modes, including team battles, co-op, battle royale-inspired action, and a football mode. A football mode? Okay, we got the World Cup, football mode. Cool. We're still waiting for a firm release date, as it's not been announced yet. And I've been on the waiting list for this. I remember us announcing this
Yeah, we all signed up.
months ago. And I've got the email in my inbox waiting for this to be announced because I really want to play this. I'm really keen on this. Me and Spence, we're Ratchet & Clank fans, aren't we? Davey, probably not so much.
I don't know if I
I'm
am.
fine.
You're not?
I like the new one. The remake, I fucking hate
I'm
it.
a Ratchet & Clank fan. Like, I'm looking at my PS3 list of games. There must be 4 or 5.
You're a mega Ratchet.
I love a Ratchet & Clank
Yeah,
game.
you are.
You know, me and my brother always play the Ratchet & Clank games, always buy them. They're hilarious, fun, just kind of throwaway experiences, but you always have a good time with them. And the newest game was brilliant. Really enjoyed
really
the newest
good,
experience
really
on
good.
PS5.
Rift
Live 2 would be
So
great.
I wanted to see what, you know, they had on mobile,
Remake was ass.
but the news is we're still waiting for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough one, right? Because out of all the mobile offerings that have been offered, Horizon is definitely the one for me. I'll have one, thanks, Spence.
And me.
Just fill me a double, bro. I got shots to go through. Yeah, Horizon's the one for me that I'm most interested in. This one looks like it'd be okay, right? Like, I'm not that interested in it. I think Ratchet & Clank's got so much legs, and I'm surprised that they're relegating the Ratchet and Clank IP to a mobile-only game. And I just find it so weird.
It's not that they're saying we're not going to release another game for
No,
PS5.
no,
right?
I know that, but
It's not like they're saying PS6, no, we're going full mobile
This
here.
is Ratchet for now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is Ratchet forever. I just think it's just another iteration of the game. And it's not beyond them to put it
Yes.
everywhere.
but why
Because
not?
they do put it about.
Yeah,
Insomniac, they put it about.
they do. They love putting it about. But why wouldn't you be like, oh, we've got like, remember back in the day on PS3, there was like terrible Ratchet and Clank games. There was like a 4-player like brawl game.
Yeah,
right? Like
that one's
why
ass,
not? Yeah, it was terrible. But why not be like, we're releasing this everywhere?
Because
right?
we're not Xbox.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
That's
I
it.
guess. But I would do that. I would just be
Well, so
like,
you would release a mobile game on PS5, would you?
yeah, I played fucking Legend of Fireball the other
That's
week.
a mobile game. Yeah, it is a mobile game.
Okay.
Genshin Impact's on there. Honkai Star Rail, all those mobile games are on there. Could do. If it runs well, if it plays well,
It's got a fucking easy platinum, bro. See me in there, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Fair play, fair play. Well, that is the end, unless you've got some more to say, Spence. I want to bring it over to you because you've not had a chance to speak on this topic.
Oh, Ratchet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a massive Ratchet fan. I adored Rift Apart. I thought it was
Rift Apart's
fantastic.
class, man.
Really, really phenomenal game.
A lot of fun.
This new mobile one, get it fucked. I do not give a rat's about it. If I'm going to play it, it's not going to be on my phone. It's going to be on BlueStacks on my laptop, probably. Or, if like Davey said, if it's on PS5, I'd check it out. I'd like to check it out on PS5. If it plays like Ratchet and it's fun,
Yeah.
competitive, I'd enjoy it.
Forgive me if I'm wrong. There hasn't been many mobile to PC to console games.
They're mostly like Japanese or Chinese, but
Yeah. But there hasn't been many, has there?
no.
Like, I know there's been sort of games that have mobile supporting games. Like Eve will have a game on the mobile where you can do things in the mobile which will affect your main game.
Yeah.
But there's never been like the full transition across the whole stack, of there?
No, there has been, but like again,
It's small,
It's those
isn't it?
Genshin Impact
It's small.
games. Like
Yeah.
Genshin Impact, you can play the entire game on your phone, and
Yeah.
it works perfect. To be fair, it runs really well. But that game is just Breath of the Wild with anime jiggies and stuff. It's terrible. Jiggies, mate. A lot of it. A lot of gacha kind of elements. But in terms of this Ratchet game,
Yeah.
who fucking cares, man? Especially, where's the release date? Why do we not have it?
This is the whole point of the story, is that
They announced this
we had this
ages
whole
ago.
thing and it was released ages ago,
Yeah.
and we just got this knockback, but there's no detail why.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
Yeah.
Go on.
Who cares, bro? Like, I mean,
I hope our listeners do, because we're reporting on it.
They don't.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd be a waste of the last 20 minutes.
Let us know if you do, listeners.
yeah.
Because I do. Because this is the reason I'm bringing it to you guys. I was hoping that I'd have some semblance of conversation around this.
If you weren't on the show, this news would have got cut.
Yeah. It's one of those things of I'm grateful for those that really enjoy these kind of things, but for me, like this and the Horizon news, I mean, bro, Horizon, dude, the amount of times we've cut news from the new like Steel Frontiers bullshit
Yeah.
is unbelievable. Like,
I think out of the history of the whole podcast, Horizon News has probably got one of the most.
yeah, probably yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
COD is probably one as well.
COD,
Because there's
COD
loads
gets
of
cut a
things
lot.
that like pop up with COD, and we're like, do we really want to mention this? Oh, it's fucking.
We used to
COD,
mention
right?
all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's I all I want is this game to release,
Yeah.
you to then come back to us in what we've been playing and be like, this is really fun,
And you be telling
and then
the truth.
I
would
actually
love
go
just
in
a
and dive
fun
it.
mobile like multiplayer game.
It'd be fun. It'd be great.
It'd be fun.
Yeah.
It'd
We
be
all get a
great.
quiet hour in work, and we all message, be like, hop on.
Yeah,
it'd be fun.
It
On the
would be great.
train, let's have a bit of a blast.
Yeah, it'd be
It'd
fun.
That would be
fun.
really fun, because I don't think anyone, at least for us, has never capitalised on it, right?
No.
Among Us kind of did it for kids a little bit with mobile.
Oh, they still are.
They still
Still
are,
are.
Huge.
right?
Do-
But
do
for
you-
us, if we could have that kind of like, oh, we'll just jump on and play on the phones. Wouldn't that
Do
be? Should we have a quick round in the pub before we,
yeah.
get too drunk?
Yeah, but would we though? There's COD Mobile, and that works really well.
No.
Why?
Because COD, we could play COD on the PS5.
I mean, Rift
I
Apart.
suppose.
Rift Apart is basically League, but on your mobile.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
So,
it is. I played
but
that as
you
well.
you
Not
guys-
Rift Apart. What's it called?
Isn't it called Rift Apart?
No,
Or
that's
Rift,
the Ratchet
That's
game.
Ratchet. That's
What's
the
it called?
Ratchet game.
It's Rift something.
Rift. something.
I
We'll
can't
leave it
remember.
as that. But there is a league game.
Yeah. There's an old one called fuck, what was it called? There was one I used to really enjoy actually on mobile. Can't remember what it's called. It doesn't matter. It came to PC though as well, so there's one for you. But
Do you know what's mental?
go on.
Is that, not to totally derail this.
Derail it, mate. Big quiz.
Wild Rift.
Yeah.
Wild Rift.
There we
Wild
go.
Rift.
There we go. That's our
So,
goal.
you know, a couple of episodes ago, you'll be like, who is interested in the Among Us TV show?
We were, yeah. We questioned that.
Yeah. So, two of Karen's children, unbeknownst to me, I haven't put them on it, two of them, aged 13 and 18,
18's too old.
have watched the Among Us anime
Wow.
that was up,
Yeah.
and they're both like, incredible.
Incredible. Incredible.
That's huge.
So next dude.
But
The
then
13-year-old who
this-
watches a load of anime, I mean,
Yeah.
like, unbelievable
I'm
amounts
aware.
of anime.
Yeah, I'm aware.
He watched it, and he was like, it's really good. He's like, it gets a bit weird. And I was like, what do you mean weird? And he was like, there's certain episodes that rate like 15 plus. I'm like, okay. And I sat down and watched 10 minutes of the
You
episode
didn't.
he was talking about.
Is it sexy?
And they were doing a striptease there.
Oh,
Right? It gets a
okay.
little bit married there. And
A
then
little bit blue.
I was
Where can I
chatting,
watch
Something for the dads.
Netflix.
Netflix.
And I was
Netflix.
chatting to her Karen's 18-year-old, and she was like, I watched it. It's great. And I was like, okay. She was like, it's
Crazy.
really good.
Is this just another signal that we are out of touch with the youth?
Yes. Yes.
No,
we're-
is
we're-
it not a signal that the youth are out of touch with quality?
So we're into that
That's
30
crazy.
to 40 kind of area.
We are.
No, but Spence
Spence
is
in
with
there.
Spence. You hang
How
out
long
with
until you're 30,
you hang out
Spence?
with
2 years.
us.
2 years.
He hangs out with us.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
old before your time, bro.
Yeah, I've been old before my time. It's fine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we are the 30 to 40. All that's before us.
Well, you're the 40 to 50, bro.
Mate,
Didn't like that.
We
Didn't like that, did he?
You're almost there.
we both know you're gonna
You
die.
what?
47, thank you.
Oh yeah.
We both know you're gonna die before me,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be at your funeral. I won't do it. I won't,
Weeping. You better be
I
crying.
won't do a talk.
Weeping.
You better be wanking at my show.
Wanking.
I want you wanking.
I'm
off.
gonna be dancing on your grave.
We're gonna, mate. We're
Like
gonna
this.
record an episode at the funeral. That's what we'll
Yeah,
do.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Our first
Yeah, yeah.
duo
Breaking
show.
news.
when we replace you
Yeah.
with Lewis,
Lewis, at your funeral.
That'd
mate.
be the biggest.
because Lewis will outlive you.
Yeah.
There's no chance. No matter how much I smoke or drink, dude, that guy, I love you, Lewis, but you ain't living past me, bro.
No, he knows that though. He's
He
told
does.
us that.
He
He's
does.
told
He
us
has
that.
told us that.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
told us that before. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Anyway, that brings us on to the end of quick news before we go into a territory we might regret. Thank you very much.
Shit, I might have to edit
Everyone,
this
make
episode.
sure you vote, because the vote is for who you think is going to win the quick
The quiz.
the quiz, which we're going to move on to next, I believe.
Yes,
Yeah,
we are.
There's
mate,
nothing
yeah.
else.
That's
You ready
it.
for the quiz?
Yeah.
Let's get
Fuck
hype.
yeah.
Hell
Yeah.
you hype.
Let's
I'm hype.
go.
Let's get hype.
Big quiz.
Big quiz, baby. We're
Let's
moving on.
go. Let's fucking go. So I know it cuts off there, as if we're about to move on to the topic. The topic was the big quiz, and the big quiz will be its own upload the following Wednesday, and it will only be on YouTube. So if you want to check that out, please check it there. There's a reason for that. The big quiz isn't really designed for audio podcasts. It is a spectacle. It's a video. It's something you kind of want to watch rather than just listen. So this is the way we're doing it. It's probably how we're also doing it going forward. Obviously, that means this is a shorter episode. It's just kind of the way it's gone. But you're getting kind of 3 episodes or 3 uploads back to back to back, because we'll have this, then we'll have the big quiz next week, and then we will have the next episode the following week. So technically you're getting more, arguably. But, you know, it is what it is. But thank you for sticking with us all this time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being a part of our little community. Obviously, there's so many ways you can help us out. You can leave a review on Spotify. You can leave comments down below on Spotify or YouTube, or, you know, wherever you can. Join our Discord. Everything will be in the description below. We love hearing from you guys, especially when you take part in the show. So if you have any questions for us in the future as well, please write in. We love having you guys featured. We love it. And we love just kind of engage with our community. So get in that Discord, talk to us, Flex Fridays. I'm not really much of a flexer myself. I tend to sack off stuff that I don't use anymore. But Davey and Phil are in there all the time, flexing everything they've got, especially Phil. He loves a flex. But thank you for sticking with us all this time. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll see you next week for the big fucking quiz. Let's get it, baby. Take care.
In PS We Trust is hosted by Davey, Phil, and Spencer. You can write into the show via our email, pswetrust@gmail.com. Our Twitter is @InPSWeTrust. To find each of us online, follow our Twitters, @SSJDavey, @PhilipHoy, @SpenPie_. Thank you for listening. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. See ya.